the sweet, sweet sound of the kicks.
It's tasty.
So, where we left off last time, we battled on the roof of the North Tower. Theron and Marge held the ground for the vampire spawn that were coming up the stairway and attacking, while we all tried to destroy the Heart Sorrow hanging above the tower. It dropped to the ground after being destroyed and shattered into a million pieces of bleeding crystal, and shadow erupted up through the castle and took out the afternoon sun, enveloping the entire castle and all of Barovia in darkness. And Strahd, his voice projected through the castle, told you that it is time to bring this game to an end.
We'll go to dinner.
Now you're gonna take off this dinner invitation.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'm sure the offer still stands.
Hey, he's done plenty of shit to us.
I mean, that is true.
I don't think he'd be very inclined for dinner at this point. We did just destroy his heart. I know it's not.
Hard smart.
We didn't kill his heart.
You kind.
I mean, like,
the fact
Barovia.
that that's a
I feel like that's
bathrobe and that it
worse.
works so well.
It's a really perfect bathrobe.
Why did you own that bathrobe? That's the real question.
It's great. You wake up in the middle of the night, you can't sleep, and you don't want to like put on like an outfit. You just, throw
Throw
it
on your
out.
chain, the coif in the bathroom.
Yes, the
You
whole.
don't just
the whole
like
Right.
you don't just walk around in your boxers like.
Because I keep the house cool enough that if I did that, I would be freezing.
Do you live in the Arctic? What's happening?
No, I lower the temperature in the house at night. I lower it to like 68. I sleep better that way.
So like in the dead of July, you would get for a little
hot.
around your house.
Now we're talking about AC.
No. But I own it. But I own it year round.
I know.
Right?
Right.
I don't get rid of it every summer and then buy a
Just
new one in the
cooking.
winter.
The house or the AC?
Ah, that's so much better.
But dude,
now it's just a story.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Actually.
just a story now, Michael.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Still a vampire.
it is. Yeah, it's as vampire as I got. I don't have to wait.
Oh, we have a guest DM. Asterion.
Astarion.
Wow.
Man, what was his voice actor's name?
Neil Newbottom.
Thank you.
I only know this cast is fucking upset.
Obsessed. That's fair.
With the person?
Both, apparently.
Okay.
I don't even know what he looks like, actually.
He's not that cute. Like he's
like a
cute.
normal
He's
looking
not-
guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just got a great voice.
Oop,
Yeah.
sorry about that. I'm being hailed.
I was gonna say, is the bridge being hailed?
Yeah.
So, the question now is, do we want to hunt down Strahd, or do we want to find our way somewhere in the castle where we can...
Yeah, I
Or
was
him to us.
thinking about this during the hiatus. And I was like,
the other thing is,
I don't think
it's
it's going to find him
port.
up here.
It's port.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably want to get the hell off the tower, but
And
Yeah,
there,
'cause he
the
can so
stairs
easily-
are right there.
He can so easily like blast us off the side of the tower.
Agreed.
But where do we go?
Okay,
it's
say,
down?
rack your brain, yeah. For some of the rooms that we've been in, we also...
What about that throne room?
There's also what the looks like a dinner room.
The dining room.
There's a dining room.
A lot of knives laying around.
That's good for March.
yeah.
Oh, I got my stuff though.
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
I mean, that throne room is vacant, so there probably isn't a whole lot in that throne room.
I don't think
It
it
is.
led anywhere though.
Like, did you
It
want
did.
It did.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
just to a hallway?
There were just two.
Yeah.
I think there were only two exits.
there's the hallway that you came in
Right.
to the room from.
And
There's
then-
one at the end of the room to the side that led to where that accountant was.
Right.
That we
That led to
may
this stairwell.
have killed.
There was a mercy killing.
Yes.
What's a mercy killing?
Still very much.
I did not lose any sleep over
That
that.
was a little sad for us, though. Like, I felt like that was.
Yeah.
Like a loss of
I think it was
innocence.
more motivation, though, to like
Yeah.
get struck.
I wish we would have made more of a joke out of it. I mean that in the least offensive way possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is delicious.
So yeah, that
You like it?
should
You
slam.
Good.
killed it.
So, do we? I mean, we want to get off the tower. We could make our way down to that throne room and
Are
figure
there
out.
windows in it?
There were windows at the back across a hallway,
Right.
so
They
like
had-
it didn't lead directly to outdoors.
What are you thinking?
No, I was going to say that had that back hallway, the hidden hallway that had the arrows
To
on
the
the
library.
side.
In fact, a room.
I mean, if it wasn't raining, I would say we could go to that cathedral, but you know, because the windows are boarded up, you could
Yeah.
burn the wood and reveal the windows. But
Yeah.
with the weather the way it is, we might as well just use dawn spells.
That's fine. Fireball ready.
Fireball.
Yes.
I was like,
So this throne room is on our way back down.
It is pretty much.
Yeah,
yeah.
Not far off. You
So
come back
we-
down into the hallway that's right outside of it.
yeah.
I think that's a good spot for us, though.
No, it's fine.
Are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I guess I'm wondering if we would want to be in a smaller room where it's less space for him to maneuver.
But there would be more space for us to maneuver.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
this might be good.
how high is the ceiling in here?
40, 50 feet.
I'm back to work with that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yes, it's like a big throne room ceiling, vaulted.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Feels like it's.
Tyrannosaurus Gregory.
It feels like
Yes.
a good place for a boss battle. Is what I'm thinking.
It feels
It
appropriate.
does.
It looks the part.
He does.
I think Arthur likes the thought too of fighting Strahd in his father's throne room. It seems like
A
apropos.
wand to
Yes.
pull all my miniatures.
Sure.
Perfect.
Still haven't seen all the Harry Potter movies, but I'm slowly catching up.
Thanks.
Oh, because the wand.
Yeah.
I think that one's Hermione's wand. Really, really cheap, terrible version of it.
Yep.
So yes, if we would be coming down from that southern tower,
good.
that's March. Yep.
Oh,
We would be coming in through that door back there and into the throne room.
Yeah.
But I will say, with like the vampire spawn fleeing and unaliving themselves after destroying the heart, and like you notice that the castle after that like eruption and Strahd's voice booming through it, the castle is like eerily silent. None of the braziers have flames in them anymore. The curtains are all just like hanging still. It's like the castle has gone completely lifeless. Did you find a bug?
I was wondering what that was.
There was a bug.
A friend?
It was too far away for me to.
And I feel like this is a part of the castle where Strahd's power would be less. Or at least not at its maximum.
that feels like a stretch, but
I mean,
I like the thought process.
Not a
Whatever
stretch.
helps you sleep.
it's not his throne room.
Yes.
You know,
It's not his throne room, but it is his castle.
it's still his castle. But
It's not like his.
symbolically, this room represents the old monarchy.
I have a question that I just thought of. Arthur. Arthur, not the DM. We never destroyed his coffin.
True.
Now, Marge, can you give me a vampire hunter history check, please?
I can tell you where he is.
Daryl. You know that the chain is like just on
That
top of
would be a nat
Wow.
20.
Oh shit! The first roll of the night.
I was like, I was
Planning
no,
was a vampire hunter.
yeah, I know. I realized it.
For a history check.
For a history check.
That's
It's an
it.
important
That's
history.
20.
I'll take it. Nat 20.
That's one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start
So,
strong.
Bank that for later.
I cannot do anything about it now.
a vampire, when they are dropped to 0 hit points when they're
Right.
killed, since we don't know what hit points are, they transform into a cloud of mist. They basically find their way directly back to their coffin. If they are unable to transform, being whether they are in running water or direct sunlight, they are destroyed. So if they are killed and unable to transform in direct sunlight, they are
Isn't
destroyed.
that our plan?
So
Yeah.
if I have the dawn spell
To
active,
kill him with
When you kill him.
when he's killed,
Yes.
he won't be
Because
killed.
I have
Will not be able
I
to
have
turn
two.
into
I have
mist.
2 sunlight spells. He's got a dawn
And-
spell. And it's just
And I am, but
He must reach his
Oh, you don't
coffin
do all that.
within 2 hours. Once in his coffin, he would revert back to his vampire form. He is then paralyzed until he regains at least 1 hit point. After
Right.
1 hour in his coffin with 0 hit points, he regains 1. So,
Can we
kill
kill-
him,
kill.
teleportation.
and he
What?
goes to his
Never
coffin and turns back into his corporeal form.
We would have to
and you have 1 hour
Right.
Okay.
to get there.
I don't have an actual teleportation.
But if you kill him in direct sunlight,
Yeah, I
he
just
can't
have
even
to
turn
do it.
into his mist form.
Which doesn't get me far enough.
That's what your nat 20 history
But-
check allows you
Which
to
we
On
run.
the
do
other-
some of that, I guess.
Yes.
The other side of it is we do know how to get there.
Well, we also have an hour.
It's not that far.
Well, and that's all saying if we don't kill him. Come on, Daryl.
All right.
There it is.
It's all right. I think the non-alcoholic ones
Well-
are foamier.
Sorry about that.
Luckily, he has a bathroom.
There's
You can
towels. I say there's towels and stuff in the bathroom. That's why I have playmats down. It ain't no big deal.
Yes.
Plus, now the camera gets to see the whole costume. As
Yeah,
you walk in.
yeah.
Well, and all of this is hypothetical on us
Mhm.
not killing him with direct sunlight,
Correct. Right. Like
which is our
that's not kind of the goal. Yeah.
So, I feel okay that we haven't destroyed the coffin yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't
Alright.
feel an absolute necessity right now.
All right.
Daryl, if
It
you were
popped into my
priest,
head, and I was like,
I would go to
crap, because I know we were planning on doing that.
Nice. I think.
It'd be a good paladin costume too.
We can do the helmet though.
I might be getting one for the Ren Fair.
Helmet to the Ren Fair.
An open one, open face helmet.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to keep taking my helmet off.
We'll get you a straw.
Yeah. Helmet straw.
A little curly straw.
You can drink
Yes.
mead through a curly straw.
Daryl just walks around with his personal straw all day long and just sticks it in drinks.
Food would still be an issue.
I mean,
True.
how much do we really
Drinks.
eat at the Ren
Soup?
Fair? We don't really eat that much at the Ren
Exactly,
Fair. We usually just
Soup.
Soup.
drink. It's just the Ren Fair. We just drink. We might eat a Scotch egg and then we just drink.
Yeah.
And a turkey leg and then we just drink.
Right.
If you had like one of those little ninjas and you could just grind up everything
Yeah.
into like a
What if we got him a portable one and we just put the whole turkey leg in there and he could drink it through a straw?
Thanks for solving that for me.
not problem.
Yeah, or I can get a helmet that doesn't have a face mask.
That's not
Makes far too much sense.
Yeah.
not as much fun.
We'd rather liquefy all your food for you.
We should get a
Watch the
blender.
process. Yeah.
We'll put
All right.
the pierogies, the turkey, the
Yeah, it could be just everything. We'll throw a pickle in there.
Pureed.
Turkey leg, pickle, and a scotch egg.
Awful. Oh,
yum.
It's like Ren Fair baby food.
Ren Fair baby food for the cleric.
Oh my god.
Next,
What are
question.
friends for?
Yeah.
What do we want to do to prepare / lure Strahd?
Oh, I don't think we need to really lure him. I
Yeah.
think he knows.
But I know a
where we
way
are.
that we could. Something that you have in your inventory.
Oh.
Very true.
that every time you open the tome, he knows where we are.
Speaking of inventory, sidebar, I don't have the scroll of resurrection, and I tried to add it, and it's not popping up for me in my inventory search.
All right.
I can add one.
I don't know why I can't. Then.
Well, that's just because I'm not using it.
Because he's writing it in his book.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Ignore the sarcasm.
It's hard to
Don't
read.
get
With,
worried.
it's hard to read with Dave sometimes. Very dry level. Of
It's just always sarcasm.
Yes, there is. Get it from like.
It should be spell
Right.
scroll. Scroll resurrection or scroll?
Might be too high level that you need to add it to it.
Maybe.
Yeah, because when I typed in even just resurrection, it gave me the only option was the resurrection rod, which is a legendary item with 5 charges, which I didn't think is what you want me to have.
No.
As much fun as that would be.
Should we say the resurrection rod?
Yes.
That sounds like a legendary item.
no.
You did. It's the most questionable cleric item in the whole game.
I feel like he's slowly. You know,
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah,
through
so-
a lot as a.
You know what? So when we let
Just add spell scroll to your inventory
Okay.
and make a custom note that it's
Okay,
resurrection.
gotcha.
Yeah.
when we let that vampire spawn live, what was his name? The fancy pants.
Oh, up in the tower.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
He had a cool name.
that's some deep lore there.
Asher.
Asher.
It was a cool name.
I
The winery.
think about trying to kill him. I mean, even after he backed
Oh,
out,
set it up.
I thought about still killing him.
What? I was all
like like a spiritual conviction,
I kind of want.
Like,
or just like personally,
we just can't take the chance. Like, I'm sorry, like we just can't.
like
let him live.
paranoia.
For like one, you're still a vampire, and like I follow the Lord of Light. And two, the Morning Lord. And two,
I like the Lord of Light.
we're leaving him to our backs.
Yeah.
And he could attack us when we're at our weakest moment.
Very true.
And I did think, especially when I was listening back to it, I thought like maybe that would have been interesting had I just been like, no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill you anyway.
I mean, it would have been.
Because everything that Theron's gone through, it would have been in character.
So how do we want to make our stand in this room if this is where we want to lure Strahd to?
Was there a drop? Right.
There's
Either
like
side
a
of the.
there's like an elevator trap outside in the hall, like in the hallway around the corner. Is that what you mean?
I guess I thought it was elevated, but.
Let's
no.
all hide behind the throne.
No, this is all flat. This is all flat
I don't
ground.
think we could play peekaboo.
We'll all bunch up and hide behind the throne, and then when he walks in, we jump out.
Yell surprise.
Yell
Do we yell surprise?
Yeah.
Maybe- Is it happy birthday?
Sing happy birthday.
We sing happy birthday to him.
Birthday.
And maybe
Before
it catches
summoning
him
the
off
dawn.
guard. Yeah.
Before we summon the dawn.
Yeah.
And
Right.
he's just so confused.
Well, don't all of us have spells or actions that summon the dawn?
Pretty close.
Because he's got Wall of Light, I have Wall of Light and another
yeah,
spell.
I have dawn.
Yeah.
Which is a
She has a
moving wall.
sword. That's a flashlight.
Marge is ready to be up
you have a
front
flashlight.
Yeah.
because I'll fight close.
I was gonna say, I feel like.
Oh, that's the problem with dawn. It's gonna hurt.
Are there like
Oh, it
banisters
hurts
or
me
something
too.
that I could like perch on?
Yeah. I'll have to keep that in mind.
I would say, like, way up on the ceiling, there are buttresses
Yeah.
that you could probably, like, crouch in. How would you get up there?
I mean, I feel like I could Misty Step up there.
Okay.
You know.
And then I would just need an athletics check from you to see. Is this what you want to do?
Yeah, I think for Gregory that would make the most sense. So yeah, this is not a wise idea. That's a 14.
I'll say you manage to keep your balance once you pop into thin air like Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
Just like poof out of thin air, but with no prehensile tail.
unfortunately.
You just have to like manage to balance on your own.
Mm-hmm.
I will say like depending on what you want to do from up there, what spells you want to cast or like do,
Yeah.
you may have to make like an athletics check.
Okay.
Where you can stay up there.
I'm up on one of the banisters,
Like he's up on the ceiling,
yeah.
like crouched into one of the buttresses that keep the ceiling supported.
Kind of like trying to keep myself out of harm's way, but also
Understood.
have a good vantage point.
Where are the banisters?
Just like up above.
Dave's gonna come up with
Up above you. So let's say where every one of these pillars is, there's buttresses that run up and across the room.
So which one did you put me in?
Which one do you want to be in? You want
Yeah.
to be like in the middle?
Yeah, probably in the middle.
Okay. So you're like up here.
Yeah. I think we just used a cup last time.
We might have. Okay. So you're like 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Maybe do something. Mm-hmm.
Hey, maybe I should try Howl in the room again.
The 24-hour spell?
I mean,
We could take a
It might
day.
take us 24 hours to.
Gregory sees you pulling incense out and just casts firebolt at the incense.
Right at the
and it's like,
incense.
no, we're not doing this again.
Come on.
Are you
he's
doing
such
the
a
same
character.
type of thing, Arkin?
Yeah,
Oh, hey, yeah. You could do that too, yeah.
I know. They're actually
Are they meant for that?
2 of them.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, let's do that instead of the giant bottle in the middle of
Yeah, it looks a little bit more aesthetically
it.
pleasing.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I will head over to here
Mm-hmm.
and then just start running up the wall.
But you
Yep.
get spider
Yeah.
crawl, you don't actually have to do anything.
Yeah.
So you're up on a buttress too.
So yeah, I'm,
Okay. Arthur can't do that. So he is just going to take up kind of like a cross position from the doorway back there. Where does Marge want to be?
I think
What's-
maybe if we have someone.
Was this the door to the
To like the accountant's
accountant's
office.
office?
I think I'm going to stand here, so a little
Uh,
Yep. Middle in the room.
movement
Mhm,
idea.
mhm. And Theron?
I think you should keep yourself centered.
I think I'll stand behind the throne. How tall is the throne?
Normal. 4 or 5 feet.
So I can stand over it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like the back of this chair.
Yeah.
Is it made out of stone?
It's made out of white marble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand behind it. At least I have like a, I'm like what 3/4 covered that way.
Yeah. Arthur looks around and he goes, so. Man, I feel like you've been enjoying taunting him.
Are we set?
yeah.
I am going to. So I want to bless everyone and give you guys that like a bonus, but it lasts a minute and we're not in combat yet.
Yeah, that's.
So it's hard. I could do it now and then he shows up in 2 minutes.
I was
What's the
gonna say,
range on it? To be
30 feet.
Okay.
I
so we're a little bit out.
Yeah.
Are these 10-foot squares?
Yes, but we're on the ceiling.
We're
40.
Okay.
I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay.
None?
And that lasts 10 minutes, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Art, just say when.
And I'll cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And I have mage armor.
What kind of armor do you have now?
The,
No. What's your AC? Sorry.
16.
Yeah,
Same.
good to have her.
Beefy.
I'll cast. Can I cast it on more than one person? Can I cast it more than once?
Arthur whispers to the oath bow.
I'm gonna give you Shield of Faith as well. So it's gonna
Ooh.
give you a total of 18 AC.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay.
Ready?
You just have to remember that.
Yeah.
When you do like checks.
Arthur whispers to his oath bow. Help me defeat my sworn enemy, Strahd Bitch.
I'm gonna summon the
Sanctuary concentration. Or not sanctuary. What you cast? Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Concentration spell.
No.
Is it also 10 minutes?
It only lasts 1 minute.
That's
Alright.
okay. I mean, if we're about to start it, but like, is that
Okay.
the signal that you want, that you're ready to go?
No, the signal's going to be summoning the spirit guardians.
Okay. So you cast Shield of Fate on you and March.
Yeah.
You cast
Spirit Guardian.
Spirit Guardians. What was your 1 minute spell that you wanted to cast though?
Oh, I was going to bless.
Do you still want to do that? Or do you just want to do...
I'll wait. Yeah.
Okay. So Shield of Faith times 2, your Spirit
I could
Guardian.
also summon the. I could also cast a spiritual weapon, I guess. No, I'll wait because that's only 1 minute.
Okay. So everyone make sure you use your spell slots for whatever you're casting. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
I reach into my vest, pull out the book, just turn to a page and start.
And as you open the book, like the words of the pages, they turn to red, and like blood rivers start running down the book, and you feel the same watched sensation that you felt every single time you opened it before, and you feel a cold breeze burst through the hallways, and the curtains like whoosh off of the wall, and shadows begin like seeping under that doorway there at the back of the room, like emanating out like low-hanging fog across the room, and lightning erupts from outside the castle, and the flash of lightning is like sudden and blinding for a second in the darkness of the castle, and when the lightning subsides a split second later, the doors to the room are open, and in the center of the room is Strahd von Zarovich, standing, hand on his gleaming sword.
I close the book, shake it off, tuck it back in.
And he smiles, and you see in one hand he has a crystal chalice filled with blood, and as he smiles, blood just drips down his chin, and he says, oh, hey, I've been waiting for you at the dinner table. Got too famished, so I came to find you myself. Is it time to play?
Strahd, in case it hasn't been made abundantly clear with us destroying your giant heart in the tower, we're not coming to dinner.
And he drops the chalice on the ground, and almost quicker than you can even see, whips out the longsword, and his cloak billows out as he rushes at you, fangs gleaming, and we will now roll for initiative with Strahd von Zarovich.
It's an 11.
12.
13 for Thayron. 11, 12.
That's
well,
weird.
I'm actually not last.
No, but it goes
Yeah.
in
It's a
like
good,
13.
yeah.
Ascending order around the table.
Yeah.
6 for Arthur. Oh, frack. And
You get a 1.
Strahd rolls a 7.
Whoa!
Okay.
Well, wait,
So,
Dave, what'd you roll?
19.
Oh, so Dave goes.
yep, we start the top of the turn
So
order.
13 is the second highest roll.
13 was the second highest.
Wow.
Wow. Start the turn order with Arkin.
Okay.
That would not work. Okay. I am simply going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And that would be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Wow.
Certainly fucking hope so.
Well, I'm now plus 12.
Okay. You have 3 now, right?
Oh,
You have 3 or 4. You should have. I think
Is
you
it
have 3.
3?
I think you have 3 beams.
might be 3.
I think you have 3 beams. I think you get 3 beams at level 11.
Where's it? Shown? 3 beams and 11.
There you go. 10 plus whatever your first one is.
Yeah. So 15, 25, 25, 31 points force damage.
Okay.
Bad way to
All right.
start the show.
Wow.
And as far as you can tell, your Eldritch beam strikes Strahd, and it like where he was like charging across the room, he's like staggered in place for a moment. All your attacks hit and do full damage.
Okay.
I do not use any bonus action
Okay.
at this point.
Then at the end of your turn, Strahd is going to take a legendary action, and he is going to mist walk 30 feet forward to right next to March. So he just
Is he right next to March?
right next to March.
Are these 10 foot?
They're 10 foot.
Okay.
Yeah. He literally just poofs into shadow and silently reappears right next to you, March. Sword drawn, fangs bared. But that's one of his legendary actions for his turn. So up next is Theron.
Dude, what? Just a whole bunch of stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna burn something, but I'm gonna try to block it.
yeah, he's down in a better position.
All right. Theron is going to move forward.
Okay.
I need. I'm not going to try to jump over the
No,
throne.
you're fine. You can just move past it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
10.
10 feet. Yep.
Okay.
20. Yep.
20.
Your guys move with you.
So I'll move. Wow, I'll move up to him.
Okay. 25.
So I don't know how to do that exactly. Is it like that?
Yep. On the corner. Yeah.
So they're surrounding him.
Okay. So on his turn, wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay.
As an action, I am going to I'm going to attack him with the Morning Star, the Silver Morning Star.
Mm-hmm.
Star. Eh,
Roger.
9 to hit,
I'm just seeing how long this is.
and then so that
Oh, it's
misses.
100.
What'd you say? 9 to hit?
9 to hit.
Yes, misses. Yep.
I am going to use my second wind, or no, action surge,
Your fighter. Yep.
and
Okay.
that gives me a second action,
Yep.
and I am going to use the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind to cast Sunlight within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
It uses 5 charges. 1, 2, 3,
What's the radius?
5.
Will that
30
blind him or
feet.
No.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that
And you're casting it like right on top of him.
Their light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. While presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light. So I swing at him and miss,
Yeah.
and then I pull out the holy symbol, and I say, not today, Strahd, and I summon the sunlight.
Okay.
So I guess it's centered on the holy symbol. I think it's the holy symbol
Yep.
that's creating the
Probably.
light.
So 30-foot radius from there.
Centered on me.
Okay.
Yes.
Does he take damage, or it's just summon daylight?
It's just summoning daylight.
Okay, fine.
Sunlight. It's summoning sunlight. It'll last for 10 minutes.
What's the radius?
So I did that. That way it won't hurt you the way
Yeah.
Dawn would.
What's the radius?
30
of it?
feet.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
So essentially, the middle of the map is
And it lasts until you end the spell,
or 10 minutes.
or 10 minutes. Okay. Caleb,
Yes.
can we borrow your fireball spell circle
Yeah, I don't think I'll be.
Oh, that's good.
and put that underneath the fighting area, just so I can keep
Can't
track of,
Yeah.
so I can keep track of where sunlight is. That works.
Yeah, but it's
It's a little more to the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's underneath the tower, technically. The gorget makes it a little difficult to maneuver, huh?
Yes.
All right, cool. Good enough. That works. And he hisses, and you see him like through squinted eyes. He looks at you, and you see his eyes widen and turn blood red as he looks you over and realizes that you're wearing his brother's armor. And his fangs like literally start dripping up, like down his chest, and he looks at you and he goes, "You will die, cleric, for raiding my brother's tomb."
I think at will I can dispel my disguise.
Yeah,
I dispel the disguise, revealing the armor,
yeah.
and I say, I didn't raid his Strahd. Sergei gave this to me before he left this world. He is here fighting alongside us as if he's here fighting like he was standing next to me. He wants you gone as much as we do.
Blasphemer. Are you doing anything else with your?
So I, pulled out the morning star, and then had to put it away to use this as a bonus as an action surge. So I would say that I don't have a bonus action left
What, to like try and attack again?
to summon a spiritual weapon.
No, you have a bonus action.
But I mean, like,
It
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
The action surge does not take up your bonus.
Yeah.
No, it's
still
not
bonus
that.
action.
It's that I don't usually use the morning star, so I don't usually think of it as being equipped. You know what I mean? Like, I don't usually use a physical weapon.
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I still want to cheat.
No, I would say you're proficient
Then I'm
enough to be
gonna
able to.
summon the. I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon
Okay.
in the form of a.
Got.
Yeah. A
Just like a monk.
a sword
Oh, okay.
that mimics the sun sword.
Okay.
So it looks like a spiritual version of the sun sword.
Okay.
And you figure out what level I'm casting it at. Looks like I'll do I'll do third level. Oh, 22 to hit.
As a reaction, he casts Shield. And your spiritual weapon, it like meets some sort of invisible barrier and starts like vibrating in the air and then glances off to the side as his AC is raised to 24 while he has Shield.
Wow.
Yeah, shield's a little broken for it only lasts strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the next 4 round of combat, it's
Yeah.
24.
It's the same as mine. Because I use spiritual shield of faith.
Yeah.
So that's mine's at 24.
So and
That's everything I can
okay. Then as his second legendary action, he is going to make an attack against you with his sword,
do. Okay.
lashing out for wearing his brother's armor. That is a 26 to hit
It hits.
for
6 to...
17 slashing damage
Okay.
and 14 necrotic damage. As he slides his sword deftly underneath one of your plate
Yeah.
pieces and pierces you in the chest, drawing it back out and smiling as he looks at your blood. And then up next is March.
I'm gonna do my 3 attacks.
Okay.
See how this 24.
With the sun sword.
Yeah.
Are you fighting you're fighting with your sun sword and the spear in each hand, or are you doing like two-handed? Or are you doing sword and wand for like casting your spells and stuff?
Because I can only. I can use the sun sword there twice, right?
You can.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I'll probably I'm gonna do the spear, the blood
Okay.
spear on the other hand.
Okay. Alright, so make your first attack roll.
28.
Hits.
There we go.
Oh, 8 damage.
But 8 radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
Misses with your second
Yeah.
attack. But then you have your 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Wait, and do you get 3 attacks per action?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I.
So you get another sun
That's
sword
what I
attack.
thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have 2-weapon fighting, so you
Yeah,
also
I'll just
get
make
your
sure.
spear. Your spear
Let's
is a
read
bonus
that
action.
again. Yeah, attack action. I get 3.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm doing it again. 23 to hit.
Just.
I reach out and they try to bed luck.
Bad luck.
So
Add.
she
Does she reroll or add a D?
you could add a D4 to it.
All you gotta do is roll.
I was gonna say, yeah,
One.
it'll hit.
You can't not roll one.
2.
All right, it hits.
25.
Alright.
It was close. That's
Uh-huh.
why.
It's all. Yeah, it's basically a guaranteed hit. Another 9.
Well, if she rolled a 1, I think.
Tiger,
No, it would have.
Tiger's
Yeah.
attacker,
Yep,
yeah.
still worked. Okay, and now you still get your attack with your blood spear.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that would be 3 or 10 piercing damage.
Okay, from a magical weapon, so it does full damage. And with the radiant damage that you've done to him, he will now be unable to heal on his next turn.
I think
Right.
you would anyway if you said sunlight, right?
But if he moved out of the sunlight by the end of his turn,
Oh, okay.
he would be able to heal at the start of the next turn order. But with her doing radiant damage to him, now
It doesn't matter if you.
it doesn't matter if he moves out because he took radiant damage during his turn. So Marge like flourishes back and forth with the sun sword, and you see like Strahd is like attempting to parry, and he manages to parry one of the blows, but the other two catch him and like cut through his leather armor, leaving little seared burn marks as they hit him. And then she stabs with the blood spear, and he just like hisses, and you see bloodlust and rage in his eyes. And that's the end of March's turn.
Good job, March.
Yep.
Okay. Then Gregory is up next.
Cool. I'm going to conjure Wall of Light, which is a 60-foot long, 10 feet high, and 5-foot thick wall of light. I'm going to do that straight through him, actually.
Okay.
So if somebody can put that. I
Yeah.
I have spell sculpting.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it won't hit him unless
It
he's in
stays
the area.
there?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
It's like a giant curtain of light just erupted
Yep.
into the middle of the room.
It emits bright light for 120 feet and dim light for an additional 120 feet. So
This whole room is lit up.
this whole room is now double lit up
Yeah.
essentially in bright light. I need you to make a con save.
Okay.
All right, so you are not blinded, but you are still going to take half damage off the 48 radiant damage.
Okay.
Let me set here to pick that up for you. So that's going to be, oh shit, 24 points of damage there.
How many? What was the dice?
It was just 2d8.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh, okay. But the whole room is lit up now.
Yep.
Okay.
And that stays there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and as an action on my turns going forward, I can pull beams of it off and hit him
Oh,
with those beams as an action. So
Wow.
Cool spell.
that's so cool.
Yep. So that is going to be the end of Gregory's turn as he's just hanging out there.
Okay. Then
So like you can just launch light projectiles off the wall.
Just
Yep.
yeah, from the wall.
Yep.
It can hit use do one beam,
I'm assuming.
but it does take an action.
Yeah. So you would have to make the save again at the end of your turn.
okay. As his reaction to you casting that spell, he points his empty hand up at you, up in the ceiling, and he casts Spray of Frost at you as
Gotcha.
a reaction. Okay.
Counterspell.
All right.
This is a lot more dynamic because he gets reactions.
Yes.
It actually kind of makes a lot
So you
of sense.
counterspell his
Yep.
cantrip.
Yep.
Okay. All right, then you counterspell his last legendary action of this round. And then anything else for your turn? Okay. Then it's Strahd's turn. So,
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw to start.
We got the area of affection.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
He-
13.
Oh, that fails.
That fails. The spooky ghosts are gonna get you now.
Done.
Oh,
Fucked up.
let's see how angry they are.
I have actually a spiritual guard. Just
Oh,
Are they pretty angry?
they swarm in and just they're strong. And they do 20 radiant damage.
holy
Okay.
fuck.
Damn.
Daryl.
Right. And you said at the end of his turn, if he's still in the beam, he needs to make a con save. If he's still in the wall. Caleb?
At the end of his turn.
End of his turn, if he's still in it. Okay. All
Then
right.
he's not going to be there.
Probably not.
I would put money on it.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. Strahd is going to take his first action, and he is going to attempt to grapple March. So strength check. It's just a straight up strength contest.
Right. Well,
Succeed.
What?
Wow.
9.
okay. I did not expect
I
that.
yeah, when
He had trouble, like getting his hands on you.
Well, it's very bright.
Well, I also am a little.
Yes,
yeah,
she's a
he
tiny
can't see
gnome,
shit. She's
and it's
short.
very bright.
I'm a little.
very
He
bright.
like he reaches out and like tries to grab you by the front of your armor and just kind of misses. He is going to then take his 2 other actions, and he is going to slash at Thayron twice.
Yeah.
This stat sheet's too long. I have to roll for like a year. The first attack is an 18 to hit, which misses. And the second is a 25 to hit.
Oh, of course. Yeah, the second one hits.
Okay. 14 slashing damage. And 21 necrotic damage.
God.
That is
The run looks really bad.
You need to heal a bit.
the good news, though, is he doesn't have any more actions, and he's getting out of this bright sunlight ASAP, which means Marge and Thayron will both get attacks of opportunity against him as he moves away.
It's 15.
Okay, so yours just misses as he like ghosts himself backwards.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
With the silvered morning star, you lash out and like crack him in the chin as he's trying to dodge away from Marge.
So it's only 4 regular damage,
Okay.
but
But it's silvered, right?
it is silver.
Okay, so he takes that full
And
damage.
Divine Strike. Once on each of, well, maybe this doesn't apply because it's a reaction. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
I'm gonna allow it. You hit him with a weapon attack.
Okay.
It wasn't an attack action.
That's another 3 radiant damage.
Okay. You guys have done 89 points of damage to.
And he's looking fine.
He's looking a little beat up.
Okay, okay.
Certainly not bloodied, but I mean, he's got slashes in his armor from Marge stabbing him. His like eyebrows are kind of singed from the wall of light going up in front of him. He's looking like he is actually having to fight you guys.
Fair.
Versus before when he literally just like telekinesis Marge into the
Mark.
air and like was playing with you guys like rag dolls.
Yes.
He's actually fighting now.
Like
So-
he's got some he's perspiring a little bit. Or-
If vampires would, he would.
He
but
could sweat.
doesn't-
He's sweat.
Right, he's
He
sweat.
doesn't have the smirk on his face that he did when he started the fight with you. And to finish out the turn order, it is going to be Arthur's turn. Can we see through this wall of light, or is it like pure light?
You can't see through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Wow.
Arthur's going to move 10 feet to the side, like past the end of the wall of light, and he's going to fire off his shots at Strahd. And I'm also going to use my bonus action for Ensnaring Strike to try and root him in place. So let's see if we hit. 27 to hit and 16 to hit. Okay, so the first one hits with the Oath Bow and does 10 points of magical damage plus 3d6 for him being my sworn enemy. Plus another 10 points of magical damage. And Ensnaring Strike does 1d6 for 4 and he needs to make a strength saving throw, or be rooted in place. He makes the saving throw. Okay. So a bunch of thorns like burst up from the ground out of the stone and envelop Strahd, but he's able to break them free. And you see an arrow sticking out of his mail armor. And that's the end of the turn order. We're back at the top with Arkin.
Okay. I maneuver so that I'm like more or less
Above him.
him, and cast lightning bolt directly down,
Okay.
and I heighten it so he's at disadvantage.
Okay. So dex save at disadvantage.
Yes. And it's a DC 20.
Okay. First roll was 21. Second roll was 17.
Okay.
Okay. Aaron's looking pretty beat up.
Yeah, it's not good.
27 points
Shit. Of lightning
of
damage.
lightning damage.
Okay.
Um,
Now he's looking kind of singed.
and
Oh,
then I reach out with my other hand.
Okay.
Do an Eldritch Blast to quicken. That would be a 25 to hit.
Hits. And his shield has worn off. At the start of the new round.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no, it's
No,
it's
no,
still
no.
his turn.
Yes.
Well, it's still when he
Start-
cast it.
start of his turn it goes away.
Yes.
So would it have gone away?
No, no.
Oh, is the last a full round plus the start of his turn?
Hold it. It's.
I thought
It
it was
is.
just the start of his turn.
I thought it's the
First
start of
level
his turn.
spell, invisible barrier till the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So it's still on. For
It's
the
still
start
on
of
until
combat.
it's hit the start of his next
Yep,
turn. Yep. Words.
Yep.
Read.
What's that?
Read. Your health became changed.
3,
good.
Not bad.
20.
Yeah.
If I was hot, I would take the hood off.
29 points
Jeez.
of force damage.
Okay.
And I convert. I
Three
convert
more.
a spell.
3 more Eldritch Blasts shoot down from the ceiling and pelt him in the back. And he turns and looks over at his shoulder, like up at you, and he goes, "You're next, half-breed."
Is he bloody yet?
He's not bloody.
This fucking guy.
I mean, we haven't been fighting him that long. We've done significant damage.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we are kind of pretty good at this now.
Um,
He also came in here without an army.
Yeah, I think he was a little cocky.
I mean, he's not alone in this castle.
No, but
There we go.
End of our concern, or were you?
Yeah, that, I just had that was
Okay.
my bonus action.
End of your turn, Strahd is going to raise his hand up into the air, and he is going to use his Children of the Night ability, which is a once per day ability, and he is going to call two swarms of bats. Remain calm. One of them is going to be up on you.
that's where we're at.
I'm working with what I got here. And one of them is going to be up with Gregory. And
You should know. Look, own it. They're flying rats.
they're flying around. I mean,
Really?
that's kind of flying rats. So yes.
The only actual flying marsupial or mammal. Are
Yeah.
bats marsupials?
I thought they were mammals.
Bats.
No, they're mammals.
Are mammals?
Just
Marsupials lay eggs.
They
Right?
have pouches.
No, marsupials are a
Marsupials
type
have
of mammal.
pouches.
Yeah, but thank you.
But marsupials are mammals that lay eggs. I think.
Mm-mm.
No,
Nope.
that's just a platypus.
Nope.
Just
They give
platypus.
birth into a pouch.
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Are
Platypuses
bats
lay eggs.
mammals?
Sure, they're mammals.
So what happens?
No,
Just
this
one
is
of bats?
important.
I don't
Nothing
know
on
if
this turn.
I don't know if it's true.
They are flying mammals.
They're the only
Ah.
species of flying mammals, right? They're the only family of flying mammals.
Are birds mammals?
No, birds are birds.
Birds are birds.
Yeah.
They're their
I
own.
call out to you. Can you handle yours?
Sure, it's just a flying rat, which is just a bat.
Well, no. This is a. Sport.
It's a swarm of bats that's
Oh,
like
Swarm of
how
rats.
around you. Mm,
Yeah, they're the only flying mammal.
Oh, cool.
And scientists still don't know why.
a bunch.
Okay.
Like a
Yeah.
lot of them.
I'll be good.
Yeah, you're just being swarmed by little tiny, like vampire bats.
Sure.
Okay. That's his.
Is that a spell or an action?
No, it's just one of. It's his daily.
One of his
It's a
legendary.
daily legendary action.
Sure.
You're fighting a legendary creature.
I know. I'm just annoyed that it's not like a concentration spell or something.
No,
No.
it's just a summon. They're just there now attacking you. End of Arkin's turn. He used a daily legendary action, so it's Theron's turn.
Wow.
Theron is
Yeah.
staggered in this beam of light. It's not hurting you because
Yeah.
Gregory has spell
Heal
sculpting.
yourself.
So, what's the distance here to him?
25 feet.
25. Actually, less. 20.
20 feet to. Okay, so I can move this 20 feet. So I'm going
Perfect.
to move that 20 feet to
Okay.
attack him with
That
it.
is a really cool mini spiritual weapon sword.
you.
Yeah, those are cool.
I
did a
think
good
I
job
cast that
using
at
them.
level
Those are
3.
those are copy of the Whiz Kids.
Yeah.
Michael, are vampire bats blights?
They are. It's a good question.
I forget what their class.
Beasts.
That was only
The
a
staff is not coming.
10 to hit.
To attack with a spiritual
You
weapon.
know what I'm talking about?
Whips.
Yeah, that's not.
Theron
Both sides.
falls
Yeah,
back
both sides.
behind this blinding wall of light.
Okay, I like it.
Please don't let it shape around.
No, I can't.
You can't
move.
move.
Okay, good.
The only thing that sucks about this is that it really
It's
only
there.
worked while he was there.
I fall back behind it.
It's good if somebody else can cast like hold person or something like that and basically force him to stay in it.
He definitely doesn't have the same spell.
And
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh,
You don't have wall of light?
No. I have wall light. I just can't shape it.
because I
Oh,
know
we cast 2 wall.
Oh yeah, I know.
Strahd is intelligent,
I know.
uh huh.
That's true.
I am pulling back far enough so that
It
my
is
spiritual
concentration,
guardians are not
not locked.
flying
I
in
know.
and out of that circle, revealing
It is also like
Where you
where
are.
I am.
Okay. And now he can't see you because you moved past that wall of light and now you're out of sight.
And now that I'm behind it,
No,
I'm going
it's
to move
open.
over
Okay.
it's just there. I don't.
Okay.
5,
You've moved
10,
Yeah, you can just
10
walk through
feet
it. It's
now.
just like you can't see through
15,
it.
20, 25.
Gotcha.
I'm over
Okay.
here now.
All right. And that's not a pillar, so yeah, like you can move through
Yeah.
it. They're just up on the ceiling.
So the idea is I went back there,
So
and
he
I
lost sight of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yep.
way, if he blindly launches something at me, he probably wouldn't know where I am.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
Are you healing? Good.
What are you down to?
27 out of 93.
Yeah.
Great.
That's what happens when you get into a melee fight with Strahd.
Delicious.
Okay, cure wounds. I'm gonna do 3rd level. Come on. 23 to heal.
23 points
Pretty
of healing.
good.
Yeah.
That's a solid heal.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's alright, he says.
I'm not bloodied anymore. But that was my last 3rd level spell. I'm running out of spells.
Oh fuck.
So I say out loud, I don't know about anyone else, but between fighting Strahd and that heart, I'm burning through spells pretty quick.
Gregory swatting vampire bats. I'm good on spells, but these fuckers are kind of annoying.
I probably don't hear you.
You're
Is this wall to the ceiling? Wall of light?
No,
it's only 10 feet high.
It's only 10.
60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet wide.
Yeah, I cannot see Marge. I might see the top of your.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Definitely can't see me.
Now you're directly behind it.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at first level at the bats.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
The one up by Gregory.
Yeah.
All right.
23 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
And even at first level, that's still 46 damage, 11 damage. 11 radiant damage.
For
to the bats.
D6.
I thought,
Okay,
oh,
okay.
4D,
Yeah.
4D6,
Gotcha.
11 radiant damage.
Okay. To the first of the swarm of bats. So they
And
have
then I'm going to move another 5 feet
22 hit points.
in case Strahd saw where that blast came from.
Okay. Your guiding bolt like illuminates the swarm of bats around Gregory, and you see like half of them fall to the ground, singed and dead. You said 11 points of damage, right? Yeah. Yep, like half of them fall to the ground, singed.
What are you standing on?
One of the banisters in the ceiling. So like imagine like an old school church with those big corner
okay.
banisters. He and I are like sitting up in those corners.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
yell-
actually standing on the ceiling.
Yeah, sure. Are you
Just upside down.
Yeah, that's
So I
upside down.
yell, Gregory, duck! And I cast a guiding bolt up at some of the bats.
Very
And then
dexterous, but you gave it your best.
I'm
next
not,
attack
not
against them has advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, nice. There you
Yeah.
I'm definitely not a flip wizard.
go. That's all. Well, that was my action, so that's it.
Okay. End of your turn. He's going to legendary action, and he is going to mist walk 30 feet, so 10, and then 20 feet up the wall, and he's standing on the wall looking up at Arkin.
Yeah, because I'm still
Yeah.
above.
So he's 20 feet up, standing on the wall, just staring up at Arkin, just like standing straight out from the wall.
That heal take effect.
There's 23 points, right?
Yeah, but it didn't. I hit the plus instead of apply changes. That's why.
So then, if that's the end of your turn, Theron,
That was the end of my turn. Yeah.
okay, March, you're up.
Well, that's unfortunate.
you?
Well, I don't really know where he is.
Correct.
So I'm gonna walk through the wall of light.
That's role playing. That's good role playing.
Good D&D
You
shit.
hear like
Yeah.
the angels calling you as you walk through the light.
Sierra, you're doing it right.
I spell
Good
spell.
job.
Good job.
Spell spell is any invocation spell.
So I'm assuming I can see him
Now
up
you
on
can
the
see him,
wall.
yes, because he's just standing on the wall. Yeah.
Well, pretty much the only thing I can do is
They
I'm
can
going
walk
to
through.
magic missile at first or second level.
Okay.
It's just a wall.
Would-
That automatically hits.
Anything can walk
Yes.
through it.
Yep.
but you can't
Which
see
how many am I talking about?
Right, but it says that any creature
Should be
that
3.
walks through
Wait,
is 40
you said second
damage.
level?
That's
Second
level.
con save.
So
Yeah, but I
44
have spell
plus
level, so she would automatically save on the con save.
4, I think.
Okay.
I'm not
I
sure.
wasn't sure once it's cast whether that happens as
Yeah,
well.
where
I
did-
don't think. Let me double check spell skull. Maybe that's a good question, but I don't think it does.
So you're saying that wall of light might hurt us too?
It doesn't say only when you cast. It just says when you cast an evocation spell, any creature that you can, blah blah blah. A creature automatically saves on the throw and takes no
15
damage.
points.
15 points. Just
Okay.
automatic.
Force damage.
4 magic missiles shoot out and blast into Strahd as he stands braced against the wall. You see them like pummel into his chest, and he reaches back and grabs the wall for support, and just just staring daggers right at you.
I'm gonna take
Point two
movement
daggers right back at him.
and walk as far as I can.
Okay.
Which I already blocked
5.
5 feet. Okay.
Yep. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do you have 35 feet of movement?
30.
30.
So
Yep. Perfect. Okay.
Marge is fearless.
So no bonus action since you didn't weapon attack.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Then
I don't
Gregory.
have actions for yet.
You're up.
Can I see him if he's on the ceiling, right?
You can see him. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not on the ceiling.
He's on the side. He's
Oh,
on the
he's
wall.
on the side of the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. This is 17 to hit. I'm assuming that does not
Misses.
So I don't know how we would do this. Basically, as I cast beams of light off of it, the wall reduces by 10 feet.
So it's shorter.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Yep.
just
That's
so it's only
yep.
50 feet now.
Yep.
Um,
Which is what it is on the
Oh,
screen.
that's cool.
Okay.
I think I have anything else that I can.
Is that an action to send one of the beams off of it?
That's an action,
Okay.
yes. So apparently I have 2-weapon fighting as a bonus action. I don't know why I have 2-weapon fighting as a bonus action. I have a quarterstaff equipped. Can I take a swing at the bats or no?
No,
That's
because you cast a spell.
that's what I thought. I just
if, you
wanted
would
to.
get, if your first attack had been either an unarmed or a weapon attack, then yes,
That's-
you would be able to.
That's what I thought. I just want to double check. So, yeah, that is. Can I make an animal handling check to see if I can be friends with bats?
You could try.
Calling forth my inner ability to polymorph and be part of the animal kingdom.
Give it a go.
It's 11.
They're summoned by Strahd, and it's going to take more than that to befriend them.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be the end of Gregory's turn.
Okay. The swarm of bats are going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Okay, I'll do it against.
And you take. It's gonna be tough. 2d4 piercing damage.
See, this is kind of what I thought about.
They're an annoyance.
Yes.
The distraction. You
Yeah.
take 4 points of piercing damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can live with that.
You have significantly more health than Arthur does. How do you have so much health?
I reworked my stats.
Okay.
How do you rework your stats?
When you level up, you can choose to rework your stats.
Just completely like start over,
Well, yeah.
like rebuild your character.
I don't know how PC that is, but it's an option when I go through to manage levels and stuff.
You're not really supposed to be able to do that.
Oh
Okay,
no!
I honestly had no idea, but
Oh yeah, that's not that. Like you can do it,
yeah.
but that doesn't mean it's.
It's not in the
It's not
rules.
part of playing D.
Correct.
Yeah, wasn't something that I really thought about until you said something, and I was like, huh.
Because like I can go back and change my character anytime I want.
Right.
True.
You know, anytime. Right now, I can
It's a little late
I can just be
at this
going
point.
back and changing my character stats.
So, okay. I was just wondering why the wizard had 88 hit points.
I'll have to. I'll have to remember
It's
this.
impressive. I have 59.
The wizard does have a 0 strength, but I think a 0 to another stat.
Okay.
If that makes me
Alright.
feel any better.
It makes me feel a little better.
I mean, you
Okay.
need to break your
So
character.
you used your action.
No, I just
You just changed it.
Yeah.
You used your action. Your
Yeah.
turn's over.
Yeah, my turn. So.
Okay. Strahd's going to take his second legendary action, and he is going to use movement. So he moves 30 feet up the wall. He's now basically on the ceiling, 10 feet away from you, Arkin.
Okay. And how high did we say the ceiling is?
50 feet.
50.
Yep. So then it is Strahd's turn. So he's going to take. Do we happen to have another one of those dice towers? Hey, we do. Can you put him on a tower
It's a little shorter.
right next to you? That's okay. We'll figure it out. Ooh, perfect.
There we go.
So he takes the rest of his movement. He's up next to you.
Yep.
He is going to take his first action. He's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
So strength check.
You funny.
Is it a nat 20?
I don't know what you do about that. Because I'm sure his was above 20.
It's a 22.
You have +0, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't know what he.
Yeah, that one's up to the DM on that.
Yep.
Technically, he still grapples you because it's just a check. It's not
Right.
like it's not a skill check
I
or
understand.
anything like that. Yeah, and nobody has any ability to do anything as like a reaction to give him a bonus.
That's not an attack, is it?
From him, it is. A grapple is an attack action.
Shield?
I'm gonna
I can't
bet.
give him a bonus from this.
I'm gonna bet luck.
Okay,
Roll a d4 and subtract.
for me,
Yes.
you're betting my luck.
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll this to everyone. Oh, actually, it's me. -2, 20.
So
Oh my god.
then it's resisted. Or is it not? I don't
It's
know.
basically a save.
Okay.
So essentially, you save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you save being grappled, and you,
Yeah.
for me and for Strahd, visibly see frustration as you manage to fight him off. His fangs were like out and like ready to bite you once
Yes.
he had you grappled, and instead he lashes out with his sword and he's going to attempt to slash you twice with the sword.
Okay.
$19 and
I'm gonna shield.
okay,
So the first one is blocked.
okay, and a 25.
It hits.
So you shield, and just like Theron's spiritual weapon kind of like vibrated in the air and then glanced off, his sword can't make it through the magical barrier on the first slash, but he draws back and slices upwards.
Yep.
And this one just cleaves across your chest and does 19 points of slashing damage. And 17 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And he whispers just loud enough for you to hear. He says, "You should have joined me when you had the chance, half-breed." And that is going to be the end of Strahd's turn, which means it's Arthur's turn. He's going to circle around again so he doesn't risk hitting Arkin. And he's going to take his 2 shots. $24 to hit, which just makes it past. Oh no, the shield is now down. So 24 hits
Yeah.
and a 29 hits. So 6 plus 8, 14, or 6 plus 12, 18 points of magical damage from his 2 arrows, and 3d6 from the oath bow for 9 points of damage.
Are we both hanging upside down?
You are both hanging upside down now.
Okay.
Yes, you are having a little vampire duel up on the ceiling. That is Arthur's attack. His 2 attacks. You see 2 more arrows launch up towards the ceiling and punch into Strahd, and he hisses, and like black blood starts dripping down from him and dripping to the floor. And Strahd is bloodied.
What, 150 points of damage?
At
We don't need to
A
know,
lot of
but
damage.
that's a lot of damage.
a lot of damage. He is bloodied, and he is going to take his final legendary action, and he is going to sword strike you one last time.
Okay.
A 26 to hit,
Yep.
or 18 slashing damage, and 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. The second swarm of bats is going to attempt to bite Arkin. $13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. They do nothing to you other than keep annoying you as they flit around you. Top of the turn order, Arkin, you are up.
Okay.
How are you looking?
Oh, not good.
Okay.
Not having a good
With him being on the ceiling, it really makes it.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's hard.
I
Even my spiritual weapon can only go 20 feet per turn.
Yeah.
So like it would take multiple turns just to get to the ceiling to attack him,
And then he might move.
and he can move so much faster than my spiritual weapon can.
okay. I cast a spell that's centered on me. The Wither and Bloom,
Uh-huh.
which I know does not affect him at all.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get the bats. So they need to, each of them would need to make a con save.
Okay. +0.
Where they take 10 points of necrotic damage.
8
But
for the save. 10 points of necrotic damage? Okay. You watch as almost half of them fall from the ceiling and splat along the floor right near March's feet. Yeah, a bunch of little bats just...
One hit me in the head.
and I seem to heal a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, then I snap my fingers, and even though it looks a little bit like Misty Step, it's just a little bit different.
Okay.
And I am all the way over here.
You just reappear.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, yeah, that should be
What did you cast? Teleportation?
far step.
First up.
Ooh,
So
cool. Okay.
try to figure out what the angle would be. 'Cause it's 6.
When you were here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just 10.
Yeah, I would say it's
40 feet. Yeah, I
close
think
enough. I'm not bringing out the protractor.
Yeah, I know.
I think I like the spirit of the idea more than measuring with like a protractor to figure out the angle from 50 feet in the air.
Dave, what is the augury spell? Any idea?
I mean, usually it's
So, I have a
Daryl.
what?
What, his face at the end?
Yeah.
Look at you hate me.
nice.
What the hell?
What?
Memories!
Again.
Fine,
Just
I'll
that
do better.
normal.
Nobody look at Sierra. She's reporting.
Yeah, continue with your,
Okay,
what were
go
you
ahead.
talking about with the augury?
Go.
What's your question about it?
Icon of Ravenloft says that I can cast augury without using any material components, but it doesn't tell me what augury is, and I don't have it as a normal spell, so I have to
Well-
Google it.
Well, can't you search in D&D Beyond?
Sounds like something our DM should know.
Alright. Augury. It's a second level divination spell. By casting gem inlaid sticks, which you wouldn't have to use, rolling dragon bones, or laying out ornate cards, like a Taraka deck, or employing some other divine tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result. of
Don't
a
look at Sierra; she's recording. Don't look at Sierra.
You receive.
already left.
Don't.
You receive an omen. Omens and portents from
Nope, don't need it.
an entity about a specific course of
good.
action that you plan to take within the next
Great.
30 minutes.
I don't
So
know.
you could learn whether something is a good idea or not.
Good.
Cool.
It's gonna help me right now in battle.
Cool.
Sure, well.
Thank you.
Also, this even better though is that the spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome,
Feels kind of nervous.
such as casting additional spells or
Yeah.
loss or gain of a companion. So we're not casting augury.
I'm not gonna cast augury.
Okay.
How are those bats looking?
Both of them are looking pretty beat up, very bloodied.
Are they,
They're still up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Dave? How much of a problem is that? Are the bats causing you?
He's
not
not
even
there
there.
I'm not,
anymore.
I'm
He's
not
not
up there.
there anymore.
He
Oh, you're there.
teleported over
Yes.
here.
Cool.
There's bats by
There's
me.
bats by Gregory right
I
above
don't
you.
care about you this
I'm
much.
aware. I'm aware.
88 hit points.
Yeah, your 88 hit points and your Tyrannosaurus
Never
transforming.
really cared for Gregory.
Wow.
Actually, deep down, Theron probably
It's
did.
like,
Gregory like grabs a bat out of the air and throws it.
you kept one of the dead ones.
Hey, this is just Daryl talking. These are Theron's inner thoughts.
Thoughts are named.
I love Caleb.
Inner thought.
Dude, you look so much like your little miniature guy on
Thanks.
the screen in your armor and blue robe. It's kind of scary. Same with you do too. Yeah.
I forget
it's kind
what
of
the
perfect.
character.
You look like a little blue-haired gnome who's
Oh,
like, who's got a sword in both her hands, like charging forward. Yep. It's actually, this is pretty good. This is all pretty good.
Good.
It's everything.
Good.
It's everything I ever wanted and more.
Theron is going to cast Guiding Bolt at the rats. At first level,
Okay,
finish them off. 16 to hit,
that hits.
Fuck them rats.
Fuck them rats and fuck you too.
14 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Oof,
The rest of them sizzle and fall. Do you want to catch one of them, Gregory? Do you?
Yeah.
You want to? You want?
Yeah. Gregory grabs one,
bat.
puts it in his pocket.
Okay.
Wow.
Just saving that one for later.
Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna need an incinerated bat carcass.
No idea.
Anyone can use bat wings.
True.
So yeah, that was my action. Hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it, Gregory.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where's that T-Rex of yours? Do you have a flying like pterodactyl or something?
I don't know. There's a stat sheet for that, but probably.
Probably.
Any ideas for how we're gonna?
Someone could find one.
Any ideas for how we can fight him on the ceiling?
Well, seeing as Marge is still over there.
Yes, I am.
Now,
What?
Marge is still over there. I was hoping if we're all over.
But she's on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have to come on the ground, but I was
Right.
trying to get him to come back over to us and fucking.
Well, I'm
Got
sure
it,
he will
so-
be coming to us. I mean,
Well, Marge is still there though. He's gonna go attack her.
We'll
first.
see.
we'll see.
Yeah, fair.
End of Theron's turn, or you?
how are
figured
you
out-
looking?
Fine.
You're looking fine.
I'm looking ragged.
He's
looking
looking
bad.
He
really
looks like
bad.
shit. I look good.
And remember, he is in direct line of sight of you because Gregory's
So
up in the air. That's
I
not a
can
real killer.
use Channel Divinity,
Just kind of hanging out.
Preserve Life. I can give you up to 45 hit points, but it can't go over your halfway point.
It would go over my half.
But that's fine. It just heals you up to half.
Okay.
And then I would get some healing from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give you half your hit points back.
Okay.
Some channeling divinity.
Channel.
Channeling. The Morning Lord, you're invoking.
Wait, why did it say it's an action? Oh,
Because it is an action.
Channel entities.
then never mind. I can't do it because I already cast a spell.
Oh, you did.
Oh, you cast guiding bolt.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. I thought channel divinity was outside of.
No, it's an action.
Okay,
to
yeah.
use it.
So I'll keep it in mind. You know, you're on my list. You're on my healing list.
Next turn.
Yeah.
You see like a to-do list. Theron pulled out with a little to-do list, and it says
Heal
Arkin And then he like
looks
starts to
shit.
make a check mark next to it, and he shakes his head.
Yeah, I look up. I start
Scribbles.
writing Gregory. I look up at Gregory. I'm like, nah, and then I cross it out.
Arkin.
Gregory
And like you don't know how to spell Arkin's name.
Yeah,
So like it's just kind of scribbled.
3 Ed.
Yeah, yeah.
Arn.
No, I think it's just AR Ken.
R Ken.
R-
Yeah.
Ken. R. Ken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I would stay.
Yeah,
We
because
have all these area of effects over here. If we can get Marsh back over here, I would stay.
you can get additional trends once per short rest. Oh, no, that's a bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. End of your turn, Strahd's going to use his second legendary action.
I'm sorry. Actually, I read that wrong.
Okay.
That's okay. My second win, as a bonus action, I can regain 1d10 plus 2 hit points. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Nope, it was that one. No, you have to.
Oh, the 100 die. The 100.
Yeah, you can use that. Oh, there's that one. Yeah.
So 4 plus 2, 6 points.
6 points of
Go.
hell.
6 points you did have.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Better.
Now end of your turn.
Now it's the end of Theron's
Okay.
turn.
Legendary action from Strahd, Mistwalk. He poofs from his standing point on the ceiling into midair above Marge, and then falls the last 20 feet for.
Superhero landing.
He does do a superhero landing, but it's tough on your knees, so he does take
hurt.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as he
That's for your knees.
drops to the ground.
What I watched today.
Is he prone?
No,
Oh,
he's not that bad at superhero landings.
okay.
Should I leave these?
Yeah, they're technically still up in the area. And
I watched Deadpool today.
he is again. You know what? No, he's not. He's going to mix it up. And I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 20.
Are you casting a
March.
spell?
Okay. I don't know if I'm wise.
Gregory just counter spells on.
It's not a counterspell. It's an ability, not a spell.
Oh, I just asked
Sorry.
you if it was.
Yeah,
okay,
you
sorry.
did,
That's
you
why I
did.
was
My bad.
confused.
Oh, it's an 18.
You,
But I'm gonna just try.
yeah?
I have. It's not gonna help me that much. I have Indomitable, so I can reroll a saving throw that I fail. I must use the new roll.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
I mean,
get a
you
20.
failed that one. Do you want to use it and try? What is it, a nat 20
If
for
I'm gonna
you?
get charmed. Oh, I have protection of good and evil. I cannot be charmed.
He doesn't know that.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna save it.
Yeah?
I'm gonna save it because I'm
Okay.
gonna get better than 18.
In true vampire
pessimistic.
fashion, he stands up
That's probably
and looks down on you, and he goes, "Look into my eyes. You will be a child of the night.
Okay.
Obey me."
So
Thank you. Pretend.
I look lovingly into his eyes.
Oh, you will turn on your friends and kill them.
I turn. I'm like staring at you guys.
Well, we're behind a wall, and you can't see us.
Yeah.
Well, it's for him.
Yeah,
it's for show.
Why I haven't I was trying to just
Okay.
recover.
I was gonna say Gregor's the
And then
only
we
one
can-
that's
She does
witnessing
like a
this right now.
maniacal laugh, you know.
Give me a deception check
I
with
love
advantage.
Like,
With,
I love
I was gonna say Gregory's the only one that sees
with
this right
advantage, because like you
Correct.
play it
Well,
off.
and Arthur.
now. And Arthur, yeah.
what do I?
What was your advantage?
That was with
though?
advantage.
Wait, what was your hot?
Wait, with advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
She's a -1.
Oh my god. That's with advantage.
1 and a 2.
We rolled a 3 and we rolled a 2.
You just feel him place a hand on your shoulder, and he goes, like, cause you like turned and you're like, and he goes, nice try.
Oh, it would be so good.
However, since he cast a spell, instead of taking the attack action, he can't attack you at all with like his swords or
Okay.
anything. So that is his one action of his turn, was attempting to charm you. He already used his Children of the Night ability.
Cast that on this.
So yeah. Okay. Wait. I do. Timeout.
Well, you're DMing right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to do that whole charmed thing yet. It wasn't his turn. I don't know.
Oh, the reaction. Yeah, the reaction
Yeah.
sometimes, or
I was doing a reaction, but he can't use the charm ability as a reaction.
You were in the middle of a legendary action. So-
Yes,
so-
but the legendary action was the mist
Yeah.
walk and landing behind her.
Right,
It's
yeah.
not his turn.
Correct.
That's
You know,
my bad.
none of us caught it either.
No.
It was a really cool exchange, and if everybody is still where we're
Oh
at,
God.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if everybody's still
Yeah.
where we're at when it gets to
Yeah.
his turn, I will still have him fail to charm you if you
Okay.
still want to do, like, if we still want
Yeah.
to be where we are.
That would
Okay.
that'd be so cool to like pretend.
It is Theron's turn.
Uh-huh.
Wait, no, Theron used his turn. It is March's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is your turn. He is standing next to you. He has not tried to charm you yet.
Right. Well, of course I'm going to attack with my
I feel
sword.
like March is like Danny DeVito in that one gif that's like, so anyway, I started blasting. But March is like, so anyway, I started slashing with my longsword.
Fuck him up.
She's definitely telling that story at a fire later on, you know?
If she survives.
It's great storytelling.
Well, that was a 17 to hit,
Okay.
so no.
I'm not seeing
No
it.
worries. 20 to hit.
He does not have shield anymore. A 20 does hit him.
Then that will
so
be 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
We
again.
can hear what's happening.
16 to hit.
Misses.
And then I will attack with the spear, which is a 21 to hit.
Hits also.
And that will be 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
leave it now.
End of March's turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not moving.
Hey,
And-
could you? No, it wouldn't matter because I can't really ask her how he's looking because I can't see her.
Can't see.
So
And I also have no way of communicating really.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have no idea how Strahd's looking at this point.
You can
But I
ask,
could hear the combat.
you can ask the guy who's 40 feet in the air looking at him.
I can when it's my turn.
True. It is Gregory's turn. He could just choose to shout out how Strahd is
Have you met? I don't think Gregory would do that.
No.
Probably not.
Cool. I'm going to attempt to bring another beam of light, the wall of light, and attack him.
Con save? No.
No, it's a.
It's an attack roll.
That is a 26.
That hits. Yeah, and even a shield wouldn't stop that. Yeah, okay.
All
that
right,
hits.
let me roll damage. 4, 4, 4. It's 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Get it.
Now it's down to
30 feet.
30
yeah.
feet.
Walls like.
Yeah, so now we can get rid of this
It's
because
just part
it
of
is
the circle,
the
yeah.
right. It is
Yeah,
the
it's-
width of
The circle.
The circle.
Yep.
Oh, so that went out.
No, it's still there, but it's only 30 feet long now. So it's the same width as your circle.
Okay.
Right. So we
Or
don't need
same length as your circle.
But he can see through the circle.
Yeah, but he can't see.
Can't see
Not
through the wall.
So we're
Not
just
on
gonna
the-
say there's a
Not on the
line
floor
cutting
now.
through the.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a line going through the circle that he can't see through because it's 10 feet high. Okay. Bonus action.
That's the
or
radius.
movement.
No, Gregory's just gonna stay
Chilling.
put. Just
Okay.
Just chilling.
So, end of your turn, legendary action. He is going to cast cantrip Chill Touch on Marge. Range spell attack roll plus 12.
Thought he was gonna do the charm thing again.
That's on his turn. This is at the
This is
end
the
of the
reaction.
regular turn. This is
Is
a
it a
legendary.
range attack?
No, it is a touch
Oh,
spell.
just a touch. Okay.
That is a
I'm-
22 to hit you.
I gave you that shield of fate.
Yeah, but I only have 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And you take 4d8 points of necrotic damage.
So I actually really kind of like that the boss fight. He gets to do things in between,
Yes.
right?
It's legendary.
But we're
3
so
actions per turn.
unfamiliar with that happening that
Mhm.
it's so easy to forget the turn order,
Yeah.
you know?
And whose turn it
But
is?
it makes so much sense.
17 points of necrotic damage as he reaches out and grabs your armor and casts Chill Touch on you. Now it is his turn, so he attempts to charm you.
Okay.
You avoid the charm, but unsuccessfully convince him that you are charmed. But that is
I'm really bad at lying.
Apparently.
that's okay. You're a vampire hunter. You don't need to be good at lying. That's the end of his turn, and he is not going to take movement because he's staying out of the circle of light and he's going to stay locked in against Marge. Arthur is going to pew pew him.
Pew pew pew.
And as a reaction, he is going to cast Shield for another first level spell slot, and both of Arthur's ranged attacks miss
And that lasts for the next round of
till
combat.
the start of his next turn.
Okay.
And so we are back at the. You know what? $30. I'm gonna move into the sunlight.
He can't see Strahd now.
Because of the wall in the middle we were talking about.
Then I'm gonna go here, I guess, into the sunlight, but on the other side of the beam of light.
Okay.
And then we are at Arkin at the top of the turn order.
I move out. Oops. Here,
Okay.
so I can get a bead on him
Mm-hmm.
and not hit Arthur.
Yep.
And I cast lightning bolts again. Him. Again heightened.
He is going to. We're at the start of new turn order. He's going to take his reaction. He is going to counterspell you.
Okay.
Third level. What level are you casting lightning bolt at?
Third level.
Okay. Then it's has no effect.
Okay.
Your lightning bolt fizzles as you begin rubbing your rabbit fur. The crackling energy starts and then just dissipates as Strahd raises a hand and stops your spell.
Yeah, let me just take my spell points because I still heightened it. And then can you increase any of like your cantrips?
Oh, I,
Not so much height, but I mean like
yes, but it'll tell you in the spell description at what levels they increase. So that's dependent on your level.
yeah,
so
it would
most
really help.
things-
That's right.
Yeah, for most things they increase at a
A
level.
certain certain level.
Yeah.
Okay. I I'm going to Quicken and Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
To clear this beforehand. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos. Get advantage of the attack. I'm glad I did.
Is Tides of Chaos a sorcerer ability or warlock ability? What's Tides
It's a sorcerer ability.
ability? That's
Yeah. Gain advantage on attack, ability check, or save. Recharges on a long rest. Where there's like a roll on wild magic.
Tides of Chaos sounds like a Warhammer DLC.
It sure does. It sounds super cool. It sounds like 40k.
That's another 25 points of force damage.
Oh man.
Strahd counterspells your lightning bolt, and then immediately after you notice the counterspell, you launch your Eldritch Blast and crack across the room and hit him 4 times.
And then, with the last bit of my movement, I go back
Okay.
to the light.
Yeah, you lose sight of him as you step back into the light. He is going to take his final legendary action, and as you sort of stare at him, none of you guys behind, except for Gregory up above, see this. Marge and Arthur see it too, so Arkin and Thayron, you don't see as this sort of like wall of shadow envelops Strahd, and his bones start snapping, and his fingers elongate, and you see him hunch his back over, and his tabard and his tunic just
I
burst
hear
open.
bones cracking.
Oh yeah, you hear this, like it echoes across the room. His ears start to elongate and like form bat-like ears behind his head, and wings burst out of his back. And
Wow.
what stands next to Marge now, kind of hovering just in the air, is an ascended vampire lord. He grows to about 8 or 9 feet tall. His wings just
See him now.
flap out. Yeah, his wings just flap out, keeping him hovering in the air. And saliva just starts dripping down his chest. His skin has turned into like this grayish, leathery color. And now it's on.
So is this like a new stat block with new hit points, or is...
Yeah,
Oh,
phase 2.
God damn it, you and your Final Fantasy shit.
So,
Alright, kids.
I gotta pee.
okay.
I'm gonna prepare.
Pee break? Yep. Sounds good. We will pee break.
Hey, we made it to phase 2 though, and it's not even 9 o'clock.
They're not too bad.
Did make it to phase 2 and it's not even 9 o'clock. You guys are pumping out some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Caleb, can you grab me something not alcoholic?
Live fast, drink slow. 20 calories, non-alcoholic.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Elvis AF.
Elvis AF.
Thank you, sir.
That is it. Foster's name for a beer.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a grapefruit IPA.
Grapefruit IPA.
Yeah.
Like,
It's, I mean, to be 20 calories, it's rather light. You know, it's, even though they say IPA, it's more like a pale.
20 calories.
It's got a lot of flavor for
Why do you
20
have Miller
calories.
in your fridge?
I probably brought it.
It's been there for a long time.
I think I'm judging you a little bit on.
Drink it at your own risk.
I don't think I am.
Yeah, you his wounds like start closing up and healing over as he transforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't fun anymore.
Guys.
He does drop the longsword to the ground though, like with the rest of his clothes like split open and like fold over at his waist, and got like a loincloth made up of his previous like armor that he was wearing. His AC's lower now.
It's not 20. What was it, 19 or 20 before?
It was 20.
That's what I thought.
Not until see if it comes back up. Right. So as he transforms, what you all hear telepathically now, his mouth doesn't even move. You just hear the spirit of vampire empowers me. I will drain you all. And it is the end of Arkin's turn, right?
Yeah.
So now it's March's turn. Oh, sorry. Right as you took a
Oh,
bite,
God.
of course.
Is,
No, I'm just.
I actually think it's my turn.
Yeah, it's Daryl's turn.
Oh, it's March's turn after Arkin.
Nope. 13, 12, 11.
13, 12, yeah.
Oh, I typed it in wrong. You're right. You're right.
What is to sprint? Is that an action or a bonus
Sprint
action?
is an action.
It's an action.
It's an action.
So I hear all the bones cracking and stuff. I'm like, my God. Morning Lord, save us. Gregory, what are you seeing? What's happening? Is Marge okay?
Marge seems fine for the moment. He pretty much looked like he just kind of shed his old skin, and then you know those Vargo things that we fought, kind of combined Strahd with that, and that's
Yep.
about what we're looking at right now.
Yep.
I have to stop him. I have to help him. I
Must do something.
have to do something. I can't hide behind a wall. And I run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Bring
That's
the
my
boys with you?
Oh, yeah. But,
And they're 15 feet away.
is it 15 foot?
Does it say
Let me check it.
diameter?
Is it diameter or radius? Because that changes everything.
Diameter would be weird. Because that would be 7.5 foot radius, which is a weird measurement for D&D.
15-foot sphere around me.
Okay, so that's a 7.5
Is
foot
it showing us
diameter.
showing that little sphere?
Yep, sure is.
So, not close enough to get to him.
And your sword is also still
Unless I use an action.
to dash.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, they do pretty good damage.
But because I get free damage, it's probably almost worth doing that.
Probably. It's
And you can
his
still
turn.
bonus action move your sword and attack. Your spiritual
Right.
weapon.
It's one of those boss battles where we're real sick of hearing the music over and over because you're just doing it for so goddamn long. That's me whenever I play a Souls-like game. It's just the same battle, like over and over and over and over and over and over.
Or
I'm gonna be really good right now. Cottage board.
No.
You get the Sephiroth music from Final Fantasy.
That better be all we're playing for our last night's cottage core the entire night.
Oh my god.
We can for recap night.
It's just
For
cottage.
recap night, we
you
can play
always
Cottage
use your
Core.
bonus action to move your weapon. Your volley.
right. No, I'm
Just better music.
Yeah, this is rad.
34. I'm
Would also be appropriate is the Chrono Trigger final battle theme.
Ah, true.
alright.
Maybe we'll look that
I'm
one
gonna
up
move
next
forward.
after this.
I'm gonna sprint forward
Sprint.
next to Marge.
Yep.
Bringing
Bringing the boys.
the boys with me.
Okay.
Fergus, he needs to be there too. No, I don't think 4 makes more sense. And then I'm gonna bring in the sword
Bonus action. Okay.
bonus action to attack it.
All right. Weapon attack.
So sword was at 3rd level.
March. One thing that you also saw, he dropped his sword to the ground when he transformed. So he no longer has a sword in his hand for some
Is
reason.
he undead technically?
He is undead. Yes, absolutely.
That was 11 to hit with spiritual weapon.
That misses.
Um,
Don't you have like a plus 12 with those spiritual weapons?
spiritual weapons plus 8.
Plus 8, okay.
Yeah, it was that low. That low of an attack roll.
Okay. He looks much less refined now. He is like transformed into like this brutal, like vampire lord.
Okay. Let me think. Marge, if you would let me, as I can use a where's it? Martial adept. I can use bait and switch to trade places with you, and then give you +2 another. Oh, I get to roll a superiority die, and you get to add that to your AC for a round.
Is that an action? Does that require?
It doesn't. It's not an
It's
action.
just a martial ability.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just something you're able to
Yeah,
do.
that's fine. I don't.
So you're basically just gonna swap places, but you're both still gonna stay in melee range.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get a +2. She gets what?
I get to roll the superiority die,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I basically go back up.
and it was, of course, a 1. So you get to add 1 more to your
Your
AC.
AC.
So
Okay.
you're at 19 now.
17. Or wait, does 18 still last?
So I gave you the shield of faith.
And that still lasts?
And then this is more like, this is just a round, so like I kind of
Oh, okay.
traded
Yeah,
So
for
this round I'm at 9.
How are we looking on all those buff spells that we cast? So your sunlight follows you though, doesn't
It
it?
does follow me. Yeah, thanks.
I remember the
Totally
thing. I
forgot.
remember the thing. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can
Okay. I'll remember.
just remember.
Yeah. We'll just remember. Yeah.
The audible.
Now, maybe you want to put that ruler there.
I'm gonna get rid of it actually my next
Okay.
turn. So
All right.
Okay, so the Shield of Faith lasts a minute? 10
Yeah.
minutes? A minute.
A minute.
Okay, so I'm up
that's
to
10
19
rounds.
for this.
We are on round 5. The
Okay.
combat is halfway done.
Alright,
Your protection from good and evil,
I still have that.
still have that.
Yeah.
And now he's undead, so I'm. Well, he's
Yep.
bothered, so I'm.
Yep.
it's reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's March's turn.
Alright, so
Yeah, I'm not happy to yes.
I'm gonna try it. I know his strength is probably out like crazy, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do Earthbind.
Ooh, okay.
So, magical sorts of Yellow strips of magical energy
Magical
loop
strips
around.
of
Magical strips of magical energy wrap around the creature. The target must succeed in a strength saving throw, which is 15.
Okay.
Or its flying speed is reduced to 0 feet
Okay.
for the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by this spell safely descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground where the spell ends. Just trying to prevent him from flying away.
Gotcha. Love it. He rolled a 29
Thank
for
you.
a strength save.
Okay.
Strong.
Okay, so as a bonus action,
He is
go-
not a wise boy in this form.
right.
Strong though. As bonus
Well,
action.
This is the only chance I can try Earthbind. So
No, I like it. Because having him at 0 movement would
I know that would
be really
be
useful
amazing.
for you guys. Yep.
Okay, so for a bonus action, I am going to do Second Wind,
Okay.
which is what, D10
Yes.
plus 11.
So he's ascended, but he's less intelligent?
He has ascended his form,
He
not
hulked out.
necessarily his brain.
Hulk out.
Yeah.
Essentially.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of changes.
How we fight him? Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
I think it's 12. It's not.
Okay.
That's it. Done.
Okay. All right. Then, he is going to take a legendary action, and he is going to claw Theron. So that is
I should just swap my tactics now.
that is a 22 to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay.
Wait. No, it's not. I have Shield of Faith. It's 24. And miss
Okay.
it. It's blocked by the Shield of Faith.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His claws, like, as you lift up your shield to block him, his claws literally, like, you just hear them scrape, like, squeal along your shield.
Like a
And-
chalkboard.
Yeah, and he hisses at you. Okay, that's his legendary action for Marge's turn.
I
So now,
blocked a legendary action.
so now it's Gregory.
Oh my god, how much damage could that have done?
Greg. Sorry, go ahead.
Quite a bit, probably.
Probably would have taken like 20 something points.
So Gregory, witnessing all of this is okay. I'm kind of fucking done playing around now and cast Sunbeam at 6th level.
Okay.
So I need you to make a con save that you have disadvantage on being undead.
Did you drop?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
First roll was 25.
It's what?
The second roll was 17.
Oh, no.
Fuck
It's fine.
you. God damn it.
What was the save?
15. It did
15.
just mess.
One second. To see if I can.
Yeah, if you can help me and all, that's close.
It's an attack. So you rolled an attack.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't affect his save. Well, hold it. After the creature rolls an attack, but before see the effect, ability check or saving throw, user reaction to. Yeah, I can still use it. So I bed luck subtracts D4.
From the 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it is a 3 or a 4,
Yeah.
he fails. -3.
Fuck
Fails.
yes. Alright. You are blinded, my friend, and you're gonna take 68 points of damage.
Wow.
Wow.
68?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So 7, 5, that's gonna be 12, plus, let me roll 2 of these again. That is going to be that's going to be 19 points of damage. 19 points of radiant damage.
The blinding part's the biggest deal.
You know what blinding is, right?
I do.
Okay, I'm just.
It's when you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see actually.
Do you know what happens though when you're fighting a legendary vampire who can use echolocation to fight you? That's the real question.
No, I don't.
You're about to find out. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I feel like Gregory still wouldn't move from here.
Okay. Then it is his turn. He is well, at the end of your turn, he is going to legendary action Mist Walk. 30 feet over here. So he's no longer in melee range.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, started his turn. Good call, good call.
Quick question. I rolled the wrong die for my healing.
Okay.
I did a
D6.
D6 and not a D10.
Add 4. Uh, 21 for the wisdom save.
I thought he wasn't very
I
wise.
see it right in front of me.
Yeah, but I rolled an 18.
I said D10.
All right, that saves, but he's still going to take half damage.
Okay.
I'm no witness. I'm not making that up.
I rolled very high.
It sure did. Holy shit.
So he still takes
So
11 radiant damage
Okay.
for the save.
And that's just for him passing through them
Yep.
at the start of his turn. Okay.
Yep. They wailed on
How
him.
is he looking?
Now,
Fine.
almost at full health.
Okay.
So like he healed back up when he transformed. All his wounds closed. He's looking formidable.
Okay.
Formidable. He is going to.
Is it his turn right now?
It is.
It is
Strahd's
It is
turn.
Strahd's.
Yes. He is going to use Power Word Stun on you.
The spell or
It's a spell, 8th level enchantment spell.
Yeah, I can't counterspell that.
You speak a word of power that can overwhelm the mind of one creature you can see within range, leaving it dumbfounded. If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned. Otherwise, the spell has no effect.
That's not. I think I'm 143. I still not quite there.
And a stunned target must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the stunning effect ends. Stunned means you are incapacitated, you can't move, you can speak only falteringly, you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
So I can't cast spells while stunned, or no, I can't. Okay.
You can cast incapacitated. Look up a whole bunch of stuff for this one.
True.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if that means that I just can't move, or if I can.
You cannot take actions or reactions.
Okay.
Correct. So you are stuck in place. You at the end of each of your turns, you can try and make a Constitution saving throw to break the stun. But you are stuck up there and cannot do anything until you break the stun.
8th level spell.
It's an 8th level spell. You can only do it once per day.
What do I feel special?
Then he is going to take
Well, you did do something wrong.
movement and move into melee range against Arthur, so he can't keep shooting at him. And he is going to end his turn. Up next is Arthur's turn. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Which he succeeds. And so he is going to take the disengage action. And be able to avoid an opportunity attack, but that's going to be its turn. He cannot
So
take attack
what
action.
all part of blinded doesn't work? Is your
He has true sight and blind sight. So essentially, like a bat, he can just basically detect vibrations around him and see without being able to see. And he can see in magical darkness.
I have a
So
spell.
he's immune to the blind.
Okay.
condition.
I was saying.
Yeah.
Or,
Sorry,
I was saying,
yes.
Yeah, I was saying blinded just has no effect. Then.
Correct. He is immune to the blind condition.
Well, that's.
I have a spell called Blind Deafen, but he has to. But the Constitution saving throw is only a 16, and he's probably has a lot of Constitution.
I mean, I only got mine through because.
Yeah, like I don't think it's very likely that I would be able to succeed if I cast it.
So, Arkin, we're back at the top of the turtle.
Yeah.
I mean, bats
And you're
don't really need to
50
see
away
to
from it.
fly, right? I mean,
Right.
No, I just.
they use sonar to catch mosquitoes out of the air.
Yeah, it also just like causes other like we all have advantage against him.
Correct.
It's
He has disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's not just sight.
Oh.
It is a good condition. But
Okay.
it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Where's that other
What do you need?
the other tower?
Oh, it's behind you, behind that
Oh.
case.
Okay. So, bonus action. Still far stepping.
Mm-hmm.
So I far step up to the ceiling
Okay.
and to try dispelling.
Thank you. Well,
That's a cool idea, though.
I appreciate the thought.
No. I have not used my inspiration.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Dave?
I'm gonna try rolling that damn thing again.
Hope that I am.
Yeah, re-rolling the dispel on the stunned wizard. And now you have used your inspiration.
So I rolled a 3, then I rolled a 4.
Well, dude,
That
I
seems
It wasn't
be,
meant to be.
I
Right.
That
appreciate
just
the
seems
thought,
to be
Dave.
the
I really
rules tonight.
Yeah.
Then anything else for Arkin?
Now yeah.
That's it. Okay. Then Thayron, you're up.
What do I need to beat for a con save, by the way?
19. Wait, hang on.
Well, you should have a high con.
I have a +2, yeah.
Yeah.
The DC for spell saves against him? Yeah, 19.
Thayron turns and sees the Strahd in the middle and away from any of my companions. And Thayron's like, Lord, now is the time to send the dawn. And I summon the dawn down on Strahd. And where's that big radius circle? Or we could use fire.
I'm giving you
because I think this might be
dawn
too
summoning
big.
noise. How big is it supposed to be?
30-foot radius.
Nope, that's that.
That's it.
Yep.
And I summon it
Actually, it's double that.
right about there.
It's actually twice that big.
It is?
Yeah.
That's
30-foot radius. That's a 30-foot
30.
diameter circle right there.
Oh, yeah, he's right.
So it goes out
Whoa.
another
um
10 feet in every direction.
Oh, that should be okay.
no, it's
For me, it's okay. Yeah.
They tried not to hit any of your.
Yeah. It's gonna like incinerate everybody.
Does Arthur? What type of save is it?
It's a Constitution save
What,
of 60.
what is the area of effect?
The area of effect is 40 foot. It's a 30-foot radius, 30-foot tall cylinder.
Okay. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, because radius is only half of a circle, right?
Correct.
Diameter is a full.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Shoot, that's.
It's a very big circle.
So it doesn't reach Gregory. Oh, I have a question.
We don't have a circle. We don't have something to like even.
That big.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll cast something different.
It would be that size.
Yeah.
But in every direction. Like it would be. It would be
It's like half the map.
like this.
How can that be right?
It's like that, basically.
And I can move this thing on every turn.
I mean, you do what you need to do. If Arthur needs to get out of the way on his next turn, he'll get out of the way on his next turn. But if you're trying to like bring down heaven to destroy Strahd, do what you have to do. Let me shout to Arthur
Okay.
or something
all
like
right.
that.
So, I say.
I'm actually holding on to him because if he's stunned, he could.
Fall.
Yeah. I cry out. To
Realized my plan. I was gonna kick him out. Kick him off the
So I
roof.
cry out to the Morning Lord and I say, Father, now is the time to open the heavens and bring the dawn down on
I
Strahd.
need Hillsong playing.
And as I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
as I'm, like, summoning dawn, I yell,
Is it a sun that rains from heaven above?
Arthur, you gotta move! And then it's just like,
Arthur's here.
All of the
Come-
church people.
Yeah, just like just sun like just erupts.
let's I don't know, arrange it so that it gets
I think
like
it's
bats out of the
whole
way.
way
Okay,
around.
I like that.
100%, but I did love that you did this. It's great.
So it's a con save.
Where's my
A Constitution save of
just was
16,
playing right now.
Wait. It's only 30 feet high.
40 feet high, but the
It's
ceiling is 50 feet high.
Yep, you're good. It doesn't hit you on the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say though, like
but-
it is. I mean, like
It's
Oh,
look,
yeah, I know.
right next to your heads.
Yeah.
Well, at his feet.
Yeah.
It's like just like a nuclear bomb radiation is like brushing against your hair that's hanging as you.
But I
hang.
cast it so
Well,
it's on
actually,
the edge of it
I'm-
so that
I'm-
we can still move in.
I'm like
and
right
attack.
Oh,
next
on
to
top
him.
with him.
So
Get it?
it was just the explosion that would have hurt us.
Nope.
We can walk into
Every it lasts for a minute. I can move it
Okay.
as an action,
How heavy are you?
and if you end up in the circle at
Okay.
the end of your turn, you're gonna take damage.
skinny fucking elf.
Okay.
But when I initially cast it, anyone in it will take damage. So
So he's gonna take damage his turn, and then as long as he's out of it by the end of his turn, he doesn't take damage. Arthur doesn't take damage again.
correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So and it's con save. So Arthur, it's a -1,
No.
13.
No.
Strahd in his evolved form is +10. 22 to save.
All right. So Strahd takes half of 21 radiant damage,
Okay, 11.
and Arthur's
Arthur
gonna
takes
take all.
21. Okay. That's okay. Arthur has cure wounds also.
Okay.
He can heal himself a little bit.
And then, so that was my action. I'm gonna move up.
Yeah, like Arthur like wraps his cloak around himself and shields himself, but it just you just bring the fury of the sun down onto Strahd.
I'm gonna move up with the Spirit Guardians
Mm-hmm.
and send them at Strahd. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna bring the spiritual weapon in.
Okay. So
Attack
attack
with
spirit.
spiritual
Yep, attack with your spiritual weapon. He won't heal on his next turn.
Attack. 19 to hit with the spiritual weapon.
It hits. His AC is lower in this form, and he can't cast shield as a reaction.
That's gonna be 9 radiant damage.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah, that was everything.
Alright. Marge's turn. Marge.
I'm so sorry, Arthur.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'll make it. Marge, you can maneuver in behind him and not be in that sunlight.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Just make it happen.
They'll move out of the way for
Perfect.
Yeah.
They'll
Mars
flip.
like tiptoes between
flip around.
the spiritual
Sorry.
guardians. Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Just got stabbed this guy a few times.
Oh.
Stab him in the
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my thing.
Start blasting.
Do you have a mad high jump?
No, just a little mid.
So you're really just kind of attacking his legs.
It's his Achilles tendon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll a crit. I'll let you go for an Achilles tendon.
21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 13 radiant damage.
Cool.
Then that is a 20 to hit.
Nice.
That is a 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
Then a 16 to hit.
That one misses.
And then a spear, that's nat 20.
Wow.
Do you want to take it
And
over
that is tendon.
Achilles? Okay.
That's 29 in total. Okay, going for the tendon.
Okay.
16 critical
points of
damage.
Wow.
And you
Get it, girl.
like pierce him like right through his ankle with the blood spear and rip it out, and you just hear him hiss. You see like his leg kind of flapping, and
It's just
it's just like dangling. His foot's like hanging. He, if he's going to try and move on the ground instead of flying, is going to move at half speed. All right.
Alrighty, and I'm not in it. I'm not in the.
You're not in the spell.
zone.
Nope, you're good.
Alright,
You're
I'm
good.
staying there.
Okay. He is going to take a legendary action, and he is going to try and slash you in revenge.
Am I still at 19? No, that was the end of
that
it.
was just that
That's
one
okay.
turn.
I'm at 18.
Yeah.
That is a 31 to hit you.
Oh,
What the fuck?
there's some stuff I haven't used yet. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I think Larry the Cucumber about
100%.
Absolutely.
A cucumber
there.
and a tomato.
I just thought about
Like-
this now though, like
He's not a peach.
true.
Yeah, but a tomato's close enough to a peach.
Well, I was just thinking back to like the Betty Tells Jonah movie where it's just Larry and Bob driving with kids, and I'm like,
Yeah, I know. They're gay. I know.
They're
I
gay.
thought about
They're
it.
gay.
It's not even a conspiracy.
Do you have
theory.
anything to stop the?
No, I
the-
don't.
Then you take 15 points of slashing damage. That was very good. I like that. And I also need a wisdom saving throw from you. You are frightened until the start of your
I
next turn.
can't.
Oh,
I
you're
cannot be.
beautiful. Okay.
Also,
For
he
your
attacked
protection
me,
from
and I
good
keep
and evil.
forgetting that he has disadvantage attacking me.
For protection of good and evil.
Yes.
Okay.
Undead has disadvantage with attack
Well,
rolls.
then let's
Yeah, that's pretty.
let's see if he
Completely
hits you
forgot.
with the
Yeah,
claw
right now.
then, because you might not take 15 points of damage. 25 still to hit.
Okay.
Alright,
But that's fine.
Noted.
Glad I'm not
okay.
scared.
And you are unable to be frightened. Okay, so you're immune to his. He is basically emanating this aura of despair. Anybody that ends their turn within 10 feet of him has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's what Arthur.
Yes. And so now it's Gregory's turn.
so I'm just rolling.
Yep, con save.
Oh.
Frack.
Let's see if
There's
there's.
proper music for that. It's sad violin.
Yeah. Who's that?
While you're like rolling out the mouth, just.
Yes.
Okay. Then it is Strahd's turn. So we need a wisdom save.
This is how we die.
to start.
Maybe.
That's okay.
That is a nat
March
1
already
plus
has
3.
9 plays. She's
So he
gotta
takes
go
full damage
through
from
the
your
play.
guys.
Spiritual guardians, light them up.
Full damage. 20
20
points
radiant
of
damage.
Jeez.
Get it, girl.
Bring the rain close.
Rain hot lead down on it.
Need your shower at this point.
Yeah. We are going to. He's going to turn to Arthur. And he is going to try and cast Enthrall. And he just like telepathically channels into Arthur's brain. And I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the number before you?
The save? Or like what
No. What? Not to save. Like, what does he roll?
17.
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay.
Does him being in daylight do anything to him
Yes,
other than not being able to heal?
it does. Being in direct sunlight
Yeah.
gives him disadvantage on attack rolls. And he
Okay, so he
also
would have already.
Oh, just a reminder, I am surrounded by sunlight. From the-
yes, from the holy symbol.
Yeah.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls,
Okay.
and he cannot heal if he ends his turn in sunlight.
Okay, so basically, no matter what, he's disadvantaged against me.
That's good.
Yeah, as long
Yeah.
as long as the two of you guys are together, he pretty much has disadvantage on both of you at all times.
Tag team.
Yeah, for real.
So
What's your little
Arthur
reference?
is
Battle
charmed unless.
And sisters.
Well, he has advantage against being charmed. Okay, so he gets to roll a second time to see. if
And
he
they
saves.
best. We don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Critical fail.
I haven't asked him.
Yeah?
That's so rude of me. Trying to talk to him afterward.
Advantage of fighting creature advantage. So, saving targets disadvantage on wisdom checks made to perceive a creature. Blah blah blah. Okay. Arthur is charmed.
Oh.
That's exciting.
And what you guys, well, March doesn't see this, but everybody else, Gregory, you don't see it either because your eyes are just stuck forward. Yes, you see Arthur, who had his bow trained on Strahd. He raises it and points it up towards Gregory and Arkin. He succeeded.
No!
And he'll be able to reroll that
Oh,
on
these are
the
too bright.
next turn. Okay. Strahd is going to risk the opportunity attacks.
T-Rex right now.
No.
No,
Actually, that's
not
very-
really.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Remember, I'm dumb as a fucking rock. It's a T-Rex.
Strahd is going to
Yeah.
move out of your guy, so he doesn't
Yeah.
end his turn in it. But you guys both get opportunity attacks against him.
Okay. It's very generous.
How's he looking?
The 27 to hit.
Damage, not blood.
24 to hit.
You guys both hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do the thing.
That's 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
7. But then I also have the. Is it a 4? No. Fine strength. It's an 8.
Are you able to get him down from up there so that, like, he could cast guidance for a roller?
No, I was looking.
What is that? Oh, 8! Oh, that's awesome. 15 radiant damage.
Okay.
Wow.
So total damage.
Total.
Sorry, total damage 15.
We were letting me do Misty Step with her because of her size,
Okay.
but since
I have
he's still
Misty Step now, by the way, if I need it.
Oh,
it,
I've got the hit points. Just keep.
I was gonna say, because if someone can give him bless or guidance to where he can maybe make the Constitution saving throw.
What's the range on bless or guidance? Is it touch or
Guidance is touch. Bless is
60
30 feet or 60.
30 feet. Yeah. So I can't.
Also think.
All right. So
Also feel, I'm not feeling particularly witty
I
tonight.
mean, I have the plan. If I can get you, if you can
Come up.
get on the ground, I can do protection from evil.
I'm stunned, buddy. I can't do
he can't
shit.
talk. He can speak like in garbled, like he's having.
If I can touch you, then I can do protection of evil and good, and you'll get an advantage on your saving throw. So,
Buddy, you.
I
can
can send
Dave,
it
you might just
to communicate with him
But we're on this
telepathically.
way.
No,
He can tell me
I would-
good
I would
on
do that.
the same
That
route.
would be able to
Yeah.
be technical.
I have
But I
an
have to
idea.
cast sending to do it.
Well, the first thing that's going to
I have a
happen
lot.
is Arthur is
I
going
lost
to
lots for that last.
move out of your sunlight, and then he is going to shoot his first shot.
It would
at
be farther
Gregory.
out. Probably another
I
15.
don't understand why they made that spell so good. Ridiculous.
Well, what
It's
level
18
is
to
it?
hit you, Gregory.
It's fifth level.
Or
Fifth level.
I'll use. I can't.
nope, 10 points
But
of
it's the fact
piercing
that it wasn't
damage.
just once either, so
You
that I can
automatically
keep using it.
fail
That's true.
your
Yeah, I know.
athletics check.
I know.
Are you grabbing him or are you letting him fall? He will fall from the rafters.
Well, I was holding on to it.
You're holding on to him? You're gonna keep holding on to him?
At this one, yeah.
Give me a strength saving throw. No, I'm sorry. Give me an athletics check.
Plus areas.
16.
Okay, you manage to hold on to him as an arrow thunks into the middle of his chest. Second shot.
Gregory just looks down and goes.
Second shot, 18 to hit
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Okay.
6 points of piercing damage. Give me another athletics check.
16.
Okay, you're
right.
still holding on to him. A second arrow punches into Gregory's chest, and Arthur's going to re-roll his wisdom save to see if he's still charmed. Still charmed.
Oh, fuck.
And then we are back at the top of the turn order with Arkin.
Okay. I grab hold of Gregory,
Uh-huh.
basically shouldering him, and I do this. A door opens up, and
Up on the
we-
ceiling.
not at the ceiling, but like right in front of me,
Wow.
and I step through and appear here,
Okay.
and I drop Gregory on the floor.
Yep, he just crumples to the
That's
ground
cool.
with 2 arrows sticking out of his chest.
Wait,
Dimension door?
Yeah.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. But
Yes.
Wouldn't one of them take an action to assist me cure stun or no?
Maybe.
If like, say he takes an action to, as a cleric, like make a medicine check and cure.
Are you magically stunned?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't exactly sure how.
No, you
how
would either
that
have to dispel magic.
worked. Okay.
You'd have to cast Revivify.
Yeah, because
Rejuvenate.
because if it was like a physical stun, yes, what I'm saying would work, but would it be magical? That's what I just want to double check on. I was not sure.
Not sure. I think you would basically have to dispel it or assist him in his Constitution saving roll, whether it's with guidance or bless or both.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
How high up is he?
He's just hovering off the ground.
Okay.
3 feet off the ground.
Am I able to
I think I can help you.
line
I
up
also can help.
a lightning bolt
Okay, you do.
where I am, or do I have to step
That's why
over?
he got him close to me, because I have it easily.
Okay.
I got
You would
lots of
probably have to step out. Yeah. Well, then you're stepping into Theron's spell.
So, But that's just...
End of your turn.
If you
That's
end
it.
your turn there, you'll take damage.
So you can move and then move again.
You can move through it. You just don't want to end your turn in it.
God, I have enough. I have enough movement. I haven't moved at all. I'll do that, and then cast lightning bolts at him. Hide
Okay. So dex save.
Dex save. Yep. DC 20.
Yes. 14.
Okay. Figuring that he can't counterspell at this point.
Not counterspell this point. Your sorcerer's intuition is correct.
One second. $34 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Yeah, and this one hits, and as you punch this lightning bolt through him, it like strikes him in the thigh and bursts out the other side of his leg, and he is bloodied now in his new form. Wait, how did you cast Dimension Door and Lightning Bolt? Did you have another Quicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I have to.
Is that the end of your turn, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is it?
No.
He moved out of the.
Oh,
yeah, he
okay.
moved out of the
Sorry,
spell.
I couldn't see this angle.
Yeah, he moved back to the other side of you.
Oh,
Theron, you're up.
Large, Gregory, he's like
Okay.
paralyzed or something. I could heal him. What can you?
Lack of protection.
You can
Not
cast.
too many words for a little conversation.
Okay.
But I protection from evil and good, and if I touch him, he gets advantage on his Constitution saving roll if he's already
So you can help him.
right in turn.
And then it'll also continue to protect
Or
him.
wait, damn it, he's stunned.
Because I have lesser restoration.
The incapacitated condition, yeah.
I have
okay.
lesser
I know-
restoration, which can
Do
remove
that
the
because
condition.
I'm gonna try to take care of our.
Yep, that would
I'm
do
gonna
it.
take care of our.
I've already cast 2 spells to save Gregory. This will be my 3rd. He's gonna kill.
And you can absolutely, you just can't respond.
You're
I
like
walk up.
Stun Gregory's trying to pull the dead bat out of his mouth.
I walk up to. I wait. Is it a touch spell? It's a touch spell.
Cast guiding bolt.
So
Give me this.
I have to
Yeah,
walk
you're like in range of him, basically.
to you. Where are you?
It's right there underneath your player.
You
Yep.
just
Knocks
knocked him
me
over.
Oh, yeah, we don't need this anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's gone.
I walk up to you, and I put my hands on. I put my hand on your face, and I say,
Hi.
"The Morning Lord releases you from this curse." And I don't mean curse literally. I know it's a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's affliction.
Am I good?
And it releases you,
Lesser restoration.
And then I
that was
say-
the spell I was trying to think of, not regeneration.
and I say, "Don't thank me, Gregory. Thank the Morning Lord." And I turn around, and I run to Strahd.
Gregory just yells, I'm gonna thank you anyway, because, yes, thank you.
Can't hear you. I'm fighting Strahd.
I feel like that would actually.
That was very in character, yes.
Sorry, what? Couldn't hear you fighting the vampire lord.
Did we
Yeah, he's dead.
destroy him too?
Yep.
All right. So I moved to
I'm gonna
Strahd.
call them brats. That's what they are.
Brats.
Bat rat.
Rats.
You still have your bonus action.
I do, and I can either move the spiritual weapon
I like that.
or I can move the dawn spell.
Oh, because that's a bonus action.
But you would have to end in it for it to do damage. Where spiritual weapon, I can actually attack.
Right.
So I'm going to attack him with spiritual weapon.
It's
and I
cool though,
think-
because basically
you know
your
what-
spell eliminates, 100 feet
Yeah.
of the battleground.
So I'm going to move more to his side to try to push him in the direction of the dawn spell. If that makes sense.
Big sense.
Yeah, I want to try to like trap him against it. Because to him, that's like, it's not a barrier because he can move through. So I started there.
Taking 10.
5,
Uh-huh.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh.
I think I'll. Yeah. So there. And then the spiritual weapon will attack him at 3rd level. It's not bad. 18 to hit.
That does hit it in this form.
9 radiant damage.
Right. Okay. He is going to legendary action. And he is going to cast Charm Person, or attempt to cast Charm Person on Arkin.
Okay.
So
Oh,
you need
counter spell.
Oh, you're back up, aren't you?
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
All right. Fails. And he just roars in frustration as he realizes that you can now move again, and that he is starting to lose this fight. Okay, he does not attempt to charm Arkin, and it is March's turn then.
Do you have advantage against being charmed? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is this one.
I think so.
Here were my thoughts. I was either going to. Okay.
Yep.
I do have the wand of paralysis, which I was thinking of using on Arthur, just so he doesn't hurt us anymore.
Yeah.
But it
Oh.
would last a minute.
And we don't have to hurt him.
Right, but it would last a minute, and then he couldn't help us if he can't get past my Constitution save.
But we can't. Wait, is he rolling he's rolling a save each
End
turn?
of each turn.
So
Yep.
also,
But it's a DC 19. Like, it's a hard save to make.
Yeah.
also what I can do is I'm gonna
It's a minus
Huh?
It's a -1. He would have to roll a nat 20.
yeah.
I think paralyzing him is a great idea.
Well,
I like
there's
that.
that.
Yeah.
Then I also could Misty step over there, do my action surge, do the protection from
Stab him in the
evil.
back and kill him.
Well, the amount of life-saving stuff we have done for this man.
We'll bring him back later. How many times have we murdered him?
I
How
know.
many times has he been killed? We didn't murder him.
But I could.
It's not. He dies alive.
I can
This time you can
misstep.
choose when he dies.
True. Actually, there's a good amount of power in that because
Mike.
yeah,
Okay.
heart has been broken so many times.
Okay.
Jaded now.
Uh-huh.
No, I can Misty step over there, do the protection of good and evil. Then he has advantage on his roll for Constitution. But you were saying it's like impossible.
I'd have to roll a nat 20.
You're fully.
I mean,
Really?
So that's like
Yeah.
40
I have
rolls.
advantage.
But well, no.
Like,
sorry.
statistically speaking,
No, it'd be 1 in 20.
correct.
Yeah, it'd be 1 in 20.
Yes, he's got a 5%
He's
chance.
already rolled it.
I think Marge realistically is like I need to be close to Strahd, so I think she would logically go with the paralysis.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
If I can even do it, we'll see.
I'm going to give you an inspiration point for trying.
Okay.
'Cause that's super cool.
So I have 60 feet range with it.
Yep.
And then he just has to he would have to succeed on a 15 Constitution. It's probably
10.
okay. Well, he is paralyzed for 1 minute.
Good.
So he's got his bow trained on Gregory still, and you just see him like tremoring as he's
Yes.
holding his bow in place. He's paralyzed.
At the end of each of his turn, he can repeat the saving throw.
Okay, so he's got 2 con saves to repeat, or wisdom and a con save to repeat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Any movement from March? Well, running up to the vampire.
Although, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna move.
I trembled because I thought he was talking. I was going to catch it.
Yes. I am gonna do action surge so I can do my little.
Just take a picture of Daryl holding the sun sword and the holy symbol.
And
Why is he fingering it?
yeah.
See how sharp it is.
Perfect.
It's,
Oh wait, this holy symbol is covered by my robe.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
You didn't ask
Thug
for
life.
fun sword consent.
There was
We
no
have been
consent.
over this, Theron.
Daryl, yes. Daryl, no,
Sorry.
no means no.
It's just so
Daryl.
majestic.
Violated.
It's 2024.
You have to ask a sentient sword's permission.
Yeah.
What is March? So March runs up to
Dave's face.
welcome to 5E.
Yeah.
This is never a conversation you're gonna have at your other D&D.
It's quite true.
Never the best.
Okay, so now, so
I
I
bet
did
you
my
roll your
movement,
eyes
and
Yes.
now I'm gonna do my action surge,
Ooh,
so I
okay.
can do my 3
Yeah.
attacks.
Yes, you can.
So,
Yeah, girl.
Get a whole new
we're
action.
doing.
3 attacks per action.
It's okay.
Okay, let me just check that
It
off.
was a Gen Con like years ago when I learned this,
Okay.
which means that
Okay,
whatever happened just now. It's
that
wrong.
is a 20 to hit.
Yep. Oh, like someone got triggered by something that happened,
Yes.
so they did that.
This is the trigger. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like,
It's just a bunch of
oh
middle-aged
my
guys.
god. No.
Oh,
Were
look
they
at those
serious
stocks.
though? Were they kidding?
No, it was serious.
Wait, is that a thing I don't know? You're
That's something that I don't know either.
It is something that has come
Sounds like it's
into
specifically a
being.
Gen Con thing.
Your D&D
No, not
group.
Oh, like in
no.
general.
This was a Gen Con.
Was it
At
Oh,
a session.
wait,
live
what
D&D
made them
session?
triggered?
No. What I'm saying is, the DM sat to, like at before the game because if someone is triggered by something, just do you can just do this, and we will roll back and change it so that you won't be triggered. So like if someone gets triggered by spiders, do this. Oh, it's not spiders, it's rats.
God, I feel bad for all of you.
I was gonna say sorry. I will respect people being triggered by stuff at the D&D table for sure. Like,
But not spiders.
right? Like if we're role playing something and it triggers somebody, absolutely. But if you tell me just because you're afraid of spiders, I'm gonna be like, good, you should be afraid of spiders.
Like if it's an uncomfortable role playing.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I will
But-
respect that.
Yeah.
This was
But
and this was
Right. You tell me, oh,
I
spiders
was
trigger
like-
me because I'm afraid of spiders. I'm like, good, you're gonna be afraid in this
Yeah.
combat.
and like there was
not
another
real.
there was
It's all-
another game
Yeah.
which instructions and there was like an X, like this little placard with an X, and all you had to do was point to the X, and then you would have it was. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh my god, come on, people, grow up.
No.
This is like where oh my gosh,
This is not. Is this our generation? Because I
Yes, it
wasn't a
was.
part of this. I did not consent to that.
The closest triggering I ever felt was when I was playing. I was DMing, and I had a female barkeeper, and then Sierra's character started hitting on the barkeeper, and I had to start. My female character had to figure out. I had to figure out how to have my female character flirt with Sierra's character. And then they end up going to a room together. And I was like, we're gonna fast forward.
Yep,
We're
yep.
gonna fade to
Yeah.
black.
This is a
fast
fade to
forward
black
to
situation.
that was like early on in our D&D.
Oh
After
God.
we've done this, I'll have to tell you how I fucked around with my
Yeah.
Monday night group.
So that's where I was like, I can't do this anymore.
No, I think we were all just like, eh.
Your first attack hits. You rolled in.
Oh, what are we doing?
So
Oh,
high.
You got 2 more attacks.
Yes, we're still fighting strong.
oh,
Right,
okay.
okay,
Did
so
you say what we were doing was so hot though?
That's what she said.
I thought you said, yeah, but what we were doing was so hot. And I was like, that doesn't make it better.
oh
We should be
no.
said.
It was.
I'm sweating.
I have to tell
The
you
hard
exactly
part is that
what I did
sweating
on
from
my
laughing.
leg.
who else was at the table made it so we have to
Yeah.
get through this.
Wasn't it? There was the four of us, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
The old D&D group with Andrew and Kurt. Yep.
I love Andrew so much. Andrew was so much fun.
Yeah.
Roll your other two attacks.
Anyways.
Good times, good memories.
Okay.
Okay. 13.
To
Well,
hit?
you already got that. Wait.
That's the damage.
You
Yes,
already got
I got that. Yep.
So,
2 more attacks.
15.
That one misses.
Okay. Not 20.
Nice. It crits.
Okay,
That's-
so
that's
then that
good.
means
No,
17.
that's
Oh,
what
no,
3
that's-
attacks with the sword.
Yeah,
This is her.
17 radiant damage.
That's the doubled.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
Okay. All right. 17.
Yeah, it was on
Great.
level 5. So.
He's looking pretty beat up.
Wow.
It's then that was your axe of church, so you don't get your 2 weapon fighting
Right.
because you're already yep. Okay, so that's the end of Marsh's turn. You moved. You're not disengaging. You're out of. You're not moving back. Okay. Then Gregory, who you used your reaction, you counterspelled.
Yep.
You're up.
Yep, cool. We're going to try to cast Scorching Ray here, so we'll see how many of these hit. Alright, that's gonna hit. That's gonna be 23. That's gonna be a 17.
That hits.
16.
Misses.
That's well over 20. 21. And a 1. So,
You okay?
yeah.
Four.
4 out of the 6 hit.
4 hit.
Yeah. 4 out
You
of
have
the 6.
chainmail marking on your head now.
Four out of the
Pretty
6
cool,
hit.
like, tattoo.
And now I understand why they wore padded caps
Yeah.
Yes.
on top
Yeah.
of their heads.
6.
Also, I imagine if a weapon were to hit the chainmail
You would
into
be
your
scarred
head,
that way.
that would look really bad.
8. 25 points of fire damage.
Okay. He's pretty beat up.
Wow.
It is his turn.
Yeah.
He is going to attempt to bite Marge.
You have a grapple?
Oh no, he doesn't. He needs to grapple her first. Thank you. So first action, I'm going to try and grapple Marge. So I need a strength check, please. That one. You are grappled. Now he is going to
In like a loving like hug around the back.
in like
It's
a
nice, you know.
yeah, it's nice. It's sweet. Sever his Achilles tendon.
he will nuzzle you.
He
Yeah.
he
just
takes
wants to cuddle.
both of your wrists and lifts you up off of the ground. So you're hovering up off of the ground with him.
Okay.
And now he is going.
Yeah.
Now he's going
He
to
actually
bite you.
takes that out.
He just wraps his arms around you lovingly and picks you up off the ground.
Okay.
And 27 to bite you for 15 piercing damage
Okay.
and 15 necrotic damage. And your maximum health is reduced by 15.
Ew.
And he heals for 15 points.
Oh no. Okay, not good. I'm not doing good.
How much damage was that?
30 damage to her with a max hit point reduction of 15.
Wow.
And 15 healing for Strahd.
I don't think he can heal. Because he's still in daylight.
No, it's not
He
regeneration.
can't regenerate. He can heal from biting and draining somebody
Got it.
from
Yeah.
of their blood.
Feels sick.
He can only bite once per turn, though, so he is going to.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, because it's at the start of his turn. He will do that then. He's going to finish his narrative real quick.
Sure. Yes.
He is going to.
I don't think I'm gonna kill him with it.
He's going to let go of the grapple, and he's going to try and claw you.
Ooh.
Claw who?
This is the end.
This is the end. 24 to hit you.
Yeah.
4. Plus 8, 22 slashing damage.
Is there anything that does inspiration? Is it just used for like getting advantage on something, or can
Oh.
You can
Oh
reroll.
my god,
Can
he's
it be used-
disadvantaged.
Yes, I know. That was disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. I got very excited.
or can inspiration be used in other creative ways?
No, inspiration can be used to reroll a save, a check, or an attack roll. Anything that you would have to roll a d20 for, inspiration can
So
be
it's
used.
re-rolling.
It's a reroll of anything with like a d20.
Right.
You can't like reroll damage, but you could reroll like to see if you hit with an attack,
Yeah.
a save, something like that.
Marge is unwell.
Okay,
Very,
Oh,
very,
you're alive,
very,
though.
very unwell.
she's alive.
Not doing great.
I'm unwell, guys.
Yeah.
I am
Yes. Yeah. And he is going to
Wisdom saving.
roll a wisdom saving throw for Daryl. We'll do that.
I'm such a stickler.
So doing damage to the final boss, yes. Please.
It's an 11.
Oh.
Yes.
Spirit Guardians.
Everything's
Line them up. 17 radiant damage.
So basically, he just took the damage back that he healed from
Yeah.
March. Yep.
But still.
He is going to.
They run.
I'm not worried about that. You don't do much damage to
I
him.
don't.
Well, your spirit guardians do. But
Yeah,
he's-
it's
but-
funny. It's not on my turn that I do damage.
Yeah. We're gonna bring one of these guys back. He's gonna fly 30 feet up into the air. So, opportunity attack from Marge and Thayron.
Okay.
Huh?
What other objects are in the room besides the throne? Is it just a big empty room besides that?
There's like statues and braziers around.
Like how big?
Braziers.
Braziers.
Braziers or bras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's bras and statues. Yep. And pretty rough. Okay, but yeah, he's 30 feet up in the air. And Arthur's turn is up, so con save. You know, he's charmed, so he's gonna try and break out of the paralyzed.
Yes, that's right.
I was gonna say if he had like sentience, I'd be like, nope, I'm not gonna try to break out. Okay. Alright, then it doesn't matter about the charm, he's still paralyzed. Got the charm save anyway. Okay.
Wow, he's just fun to look at, I guess.
Bonus action. You use font of magic to convert a couple of spells into spell points.
Sorcerer things again.
But I have to use my bonus action to do that.
Wall of Thorns.
And then
Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
I point up where he is.
Yeah.
And this greenish globe starts at a point and then goes to a 30-foot. Radius.
Okay. So again, same size
So,
as like.
it's a point like on the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
So it just envelops him.
Okay. Not down to everybody.
Not-
Okay. Okay.
And
It's great.
I'm going to heighten it, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to use the only legendary action that I have not used, or legendary ability that I have not used yet, and use my legendary resistance to automatically save.
Okay.
Throw.
Second.
Nice.
So 37 halved. Of radiant damage.
Okay. 19 radiant damage. Does the sphere linger? Like, does it stay?
Yes.
Radiant
Do
damage.
you want this?
No, 'cause
No.
it's 30-foot radius.
Radius.
So it's
It's
like
this
Another
size.
30-foot radius.
yeah, there's a hemisphere
Yeah,
that
a big
has
bowl.
enveloped
There's a
it.
big bowl above you guys that he's trapped in now.
Who's trapped in it?
Yeah, and I move over to closer to you guys.
Okay. Still got 3 more people after you before it's his turn again. So, I mean, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
How bad is he looking?
Pretty bad.
Yeah, so how big are these statues?
Are probably 3,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds. Statues are heavy, man.
I don't know. You fucking thinking about pounds?
The braziers.
1,000 pounds.
300 pounds.
Okay.
They're like bronze.
Okay. Okay.
Bronze, big bronze bowls.
Okay.
End of your turn, Arkin?
Yes.
Okay, then, Theron.
I notice that Strahd's sword is still laying on the ground next to him. I am pretty sure I am standing where his sword is.
Yeah, you are. Yep. Yep.
I guess I don't have a spell to detect anything.
True.
Can I
Okay, yeah. You can-
one
yeah,
spell and I'm
you can
saving
investigate it.
healing someone? Okay.
This feels like Boulder's Gate.
You want to investigate?
That's like seeing if someone's telling the truth or not.
Okay. Investigate.
Yeah, investigation.
14, and I could add guidance to it.
Guidance would cast would be an action. It's a spell. Or a combo.
Yeah.
And feels evil. You are not sure if it is cursed or not.
I have removed curse if you can. I've never.
Yeah, but
this
you can
isn't your
imagine,
character
like, what
yet.
if it turned to me or something?
I don't think that's in your character to look it up, but that's your call.
Arkin's next to me. Arkin, do you know anything about his sword?
Yeah. This is not like Black Razor.
I already used feeling.
Yeah. Well, good to know. No, well, there's a sword
Marge
here.
is just pouring blood.
That was my action.
It was.
Nice ones.
I and stand between her and Flying Strahd.
Okay.
And you said he's 30 feet in the air?
He is.
I guess I'll just use a bonus action and maneuver Dawn underneath him.
So it's right underneath him.
To be honest, it's 40 feet tall, so
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
fine.
good. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Then it's Marge's turn.
So Mark can give an attack disadvantage, but I guess we already have.
I already
he
have
has
disadvantage, yeah.
So I guess that doesn't even matter either.
Okay. 11. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this one, halved. Roll it on the table because this could kill him.
Whoa.
Wait, did I roll 10? 1,
It could. Even halved.
So we got, I see 3 fourths, we got 12 at the 5. This is going to be 17 plus 3 is 18. Plus 5 is going to be 23 plus 1 is 17.
And he's in sunlight.
So.
Sorry, Daryl, I got nothing to help you here, buddy.
Wow.
19.
Okay.
Oh,
God.
You're
You're alive.
It would not have killed me, but it would have knocked me.
Would not have killed me.
it would have killed you.
It would have?
This spell would have killed you.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Had
Which means I can't
inspiration.
even... I'm as bad as Sierra.
That was good.
As smart.
That was really good.
Wow.
And he doesn't even have any. He is going to. He's just stunned that you managed to survive. Like one of his. He chooses. He doesn't move out of your dawn spell. He just stares down at you all, and you see this whole time just starts erupts. He begins falling to the ground. Is in it. Erupts. He begins falling to the ground. Is in a dome of to go. Dome of to go.
Son?
He starts to turn to and ash.
Son?
He starts to turn to and ash. The gate, and you see
Can we
through
see
the
that out of windows?
three windows that are
Windows?
the 3 windows that are right here. The clouds and the thunderstorms fade, and light begins to shine in. The first real sunlight that you guys have seen since you came to Barovia. Cobwebs start disappearing, and the dust that beautiful disappearing, and the dust that beautiful throne room and at least the terror of Barovia. Arthur's still.
Can I roll Arcana to see if there is anything that would be harmful?
Yes. Okay.
Look.
Does it still curse?
Tell you.
I go over to his ashes and start gathering them up.
Oh.
I roll. You can maybe roll again after testing. Is it?
Okay.
Strahd or what is this?
In it. You can pay, but essentially it turns you at any cost.
So is it?
I don't see any of this. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
Is this? Because Strahd went off the fucking handles. Right. Well,
If I understand, like, what he would know at this point.
I'm trying to change the lights.
so I did cast remove her block of what we're looking at.
Yeah. 8 necrotic damage.
Did anybody
Yeah,
else?
but it's so
Barovia.
it's like a cool thing I killed Diablo just to become like breaks out of the paralysis.
You're the only one that
Okay.
we've seen this.
I'm sorry.
Seriously, that was my
Holding on to that
Very
is probably
nice.
not the smartest thing.
I'm well aware on that one.
I give you one.
That does feel.
I only-
fair. I would struggle with those two.
Or
4 + 4, 8.
Oh,
he could consecrate the sword and
I don't want it to
leave around.
know. Stay wrong.
I'm trying not to die. What? Yeah.
And I feel like you would look around and just see Gregory waving the sword.
Gregory, what are you doing?
So I did removing the curse will only do.
Do we know where it came from? Sword.
Yeah.
Strahd's sword?
Yeah.
Turned into a vampire.
So it's not the weapon.
Becoming an all-powerful being. I gave me some better boost, maybe, but see.
That you're fussy.
As you guys are having this conversation, the light outside the windows begins to grow, and a flash, kind of like lightning, erupts from outside. And as you turn, you see striding from the window towards you a stately man. He's in shining armor that looks strangely familiar, matching the armor that Theron is wearing. And his cape flaps behind him. He has a very strong countenance about him, and his eyes are calm and sad. He looks strangely like Strahd, and yet different. And as he walks up to all of you, he extends a hand out and he says, "My name is Sergei Vanzarovich. Thank you. Thank you for bringing peace to Barovia."
Aren't you dead?
Sergey.
Previous question. Aren't you dead?
I agree with this question.
It's
was.
Thank you.
I was. Now,
Why am I wearing the same?
and he begins like touching
Clothing.
himself. He is flesh and blood. Like as you shake his hand, he grips your hand, and he's warm. He's flesh. He's a flesh and blood human.
She's not an undead.
Marge
not
like
dead.
reaches in his mouth and checks his teeth.
Marge, I don't think
I
that.
understand your concern. And you see the sun sword where the blade was broken. The sun sword like flares to life, and the blade essentially like constitutes itself.
Hers?
Her blade.
Okay.
Oh.
And he draws his, and it's the same full sun sword, and he says, "You have done it," and he sheaths it again. You succeeded. I don't know how to thank you. I have but one request.
Get to fight him too.
Would you? Is my bride, is my Tatiana alive?
She is known by another name, Irina. But she is in Valaki. We kept her safe.
Will you take me to her?
We can.
I would see if she would still remember me.
I do have a question though.
Just anything for the heroes of Barovia.
Do the mists still surround Barovia?
No.
So we can
We are
travel
free.
home?
Yes.
We will take you to we will take you to Valaki.
I have some explaining to do to the helmet there.
Yes. You probably did.
I'm sure. And he puts a hand on your shoulder, and it's warm, like even through your armor. He goes, "I'm sure your God will understand. You are truly, truly heroes. I don't know that there are any that would have been able to do what you did on this day. Please,
What do we do with your brother's ashes?
if you would, let him be at peace. Scatter his ashes off of the overlook by the chapel."
What about in the water?
I mean, it seems a bit redundant, but you do what you
I
need
like
to
that
do.
idea a lot.
I would like to do.
I mean, you could dump them over the cliff's edge by the
Well,
bridge,
I just don't think.
like in running water. You want to put it
I
in
think
running
they should
water?
be. I think they should be scattered over running water. Yeah,
Michael,
like in a lake or
Yeah.
something.
would you consider the sword a object created by magical force?
Yes.
Cool.
think so.
If everyone, I feel this is, I'm not one for being sappy, but this does feel slightly ceremonious, and Gregory drops the sword on the ground and then extends a finger, and with a thin green ray casts Disintegrate.
Oh.
Oh.
And as
Wow.
you point at the sword, the blue gem in the hilt of the sword begins to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, and finally the sword looks almost as if it's going to melt, and then it like burns to this like necrotic ash, and drops to the ground, and this shadow very briefly with like a head kind of shaped like Strahd's head in his vampire form, and like open jaws, like rushes at you, and as it hits you it just kind of dissipates. And Sergei says that the spirit of vampire has no sway on this land anymore.
No, he just nods.
Then come, if we may, let us go to Balaki, and I might see my Tatiana at least one last time.
Gregory, that was unexpected.
You
But
grown as a
Cool.
person.
Arthur gives you like a bump. He's like, that was pretty cool.
You
Yeah.
have
I
grown
really,
as a person.
I really wanted to use that. I only had 1/6 level during that. I really wanted to use that earlier. I was like,
I'm really so. I honestly thought that your character was going to turn.
The Dunacron.
So did I.
No, it is. So for those of you who want to know at home, it is 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
Force.
40 force damage.
That's cool. It would have damaged
Wow.
him. I thought it was necrotic damage.
No. Like I said, I thought I could
That's
blind him.
super
I thought I
cool.
could blind him, and I thought having
And then
blinded
disintegrate him.
Yeah,
That would
but
have been so
Wow.
sad.
Super cool.
yeah, no, I think honestly, like out of character, I think that if that had been something that could have boosted the magical tendencies of Gregory,
Yeah.
being the selfish motherfucker he is,
Yeah.
would have taken it. But
Yeah.
seeing as it wasn't something that really had any value to him, the idea of being Strahd did not seem like something he would do. Like if it was something that actually promised him wealth and like persuaded
Yeah, you
him
just
or anything,
trapped.
yeah. But if
Yeah.
I'm just trapped with a sword
Yeah.
as a wizard, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
I wonder what's going on with Escher.
I don't know.
I'm not going to worry about it.
So this is my thoughts. That's where we will end
Yeah.
for tonight. And then what I would like to do is a little like fun end cap session. Take Sergei back to Walaki. Let him meet Tatiana, Arena. You guys leave Barovia, and we do like a conclusion
Like a
session. That'll probably be shorter and more fun, and like we can
We all need
yeah,
closure.
exactly.
Yeah.
We sit, we talk
Trauma.
about what we liked, what we didn't like, the experience over the past
2 years.
2-year
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah.
Just yeah, so we could have like a little wrap up session,
little
like the
epilogue.
opposite of session 0, a session Omega or something
Yeah.
like that. So if Sunday the 9th works for you guys, that would be back on our normal D&D schedule.
Should be good for me.
So,
Day done.
and if not, we can figure something
so.
out. It doesn't have to be.
Think so, too.
It doesn't have to be a night that goes late or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, should be good.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Sunday the 9th?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we will end the